The demise of Gallic has left the world burning. Blood seeps through dirt saturated from slaughter. Balance is askew. Evil is winning. To restore this balance, the Twilight Weaver pulled what power she could spare to retrieve 5 threads from the Sea of Souls, desperately weaving the lines of fate. Now, these 5 reincarnations are the only hope Gallic has left at survival.
Talk about getting it together.
There we go. Bam! And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 26 of Saga of the Serpent and Spider. I'm your host with the most here, GM Val, and we have a collection of people here. Young Money Felix, Cash Money Ren, 2 Chains Live, So Icy Isla, and Silent Hunter. So I'll do a little recap here before we get started. Last session was a little bit of exposition and combat there as the party got to try out all their new stuff after figuring out the riddle, solving the journal of Trident, learning the Code-Clang chant, which is, do I want to say it? Say it.
That would be on Isla, I believe.
Yeah, I didn't write any of that.
Isla, say the chant!
Faster this time.
Faster, okay. And if you can do it backwards, even better.
Oh my god.
Right.
Yes.
Alright, fine. Blessed by the great serpent, gifted
Missy
by the
Elliott.
gods, loved by his people despite all odds. You are so handsome, the great, so wise is your battle tactics. How full is your head of hair that even those without you can find the path?
Bam!
Yeah,
You're
answers that.
yet.
Inspiration Isla. There you go. Inspiration Isla there for saying the chant. After discovering that from reading through Atreides' journal, they transported seemingly back to Kirka, where they were facing a small platoon of hobgoblins and bugbears that looked to be definitely near a large hobgoblin fort. After they literally bent over and cut the entire group with various powers and abilities, you guys are like, all right, is more people coming? Let's close this before a fucking old man falls through the portal and dies. So you guys rush back. All right, say the chant. And you said it backwards. And it said, okay, roll a D100. We rolled the D100. And I said, don't roll higher than 75. And we rolled higher than 75. Then I said, okay, now roll another D100. Don't roll 75 or higher. And we rolled it again, ladies and gentlemen. And then the party ended up where we're going to start. Did I miss anything along the way?
Was there a D1000? I don't know if that.
Oh, yes,
contributed.
that was. Yes, it did, because it contributed where you guys are going to start.
Oh, God.
Oh, good googly moogly, guys.
The portal literally, like, as it was exploding, sucked us in, right? It just sucked us in, and it was like boop!
Like the magic school bus when the
Yeah.
fucking shrinks and just absorbs everybody in there. Yeah, you guys are all in. Fly away.
But this is not our fault this time.
And Miss Frizzle isn't here with us to protect
She's
us.
not gonna say,
Right?
I didn't rub anything for this to happen this time, so I'm not taking the blame.
We didn't make any poor decisions. We're so
No,
lucky.
you didn't.
Just bad luck.
Which means that whatever's gonna happen. So as you guys are shifting through this magical portal falling through, And you guys are so imagine you guys are going through like a wormhole kind of thing right now, like like the class, like you're teleporting and it's like whoa. As you guys are moving through the lines of time and space to get to a new location, beside you see is a large dragon that looks like it has on what seems like a cowboy hat. And it waves.
Holy shit!
And it waves as you're going through time and space. And
Bajing.
as you guys are
How you
going,
been?
as you're going through time and space, it sees you guys, and it literally, with this claw, grabs your essentially like warp stream, and then it redirects it, and another portal appears. And as it is doing so, you begin to see the portal where you would have ended up, and it was bad. It was very, very bad. That being said, as you are redirected, you see that you are now falling through in a brand new location that looks a lot like this. Can everybody see?
Yep.
So this is what begging looks like.
I don't see a hat.
Yeah, where's cowboy hat?
You should have
It is-
photoshopped that on.
It is.
She took it off.
It's on his back. Okay, it's just hovering off. You can't wear it while traveling the
He
astral
doesn't
plane.
wear it all the time.
I have like a little strap.
He
that goes
doesn't
under
wear
his
it all the
shirt.
time. And yeah, she is like an Eastern style dragon. But not only that, as you guys are going through this portal here, and you guys are falling through, there's not just this strange like African dragon. There's also hundreds of dragons flying around this large, like Eastern inspired city landscape. You see large arches and large curved roofs. As you see green dragons, imperial dragons, gold dragons, boreal dragons, mithril dragons, black dragons, white dragons, gem dragons, light dragons, wind dragons, cave dragons, flame dragons,
Shrimp
all-
sandwich.
all kinds of
Shrimp
dragons here
Combo.
that are
Fried
flying
fish.
over this city here. And as you guys are falling, you see that Beijing literally summons almost like a nimbus cloud under you guys' feet. As you guys are now hovering right above Beijing. And as he comes fully through this portal here, you see that it is in his natural body length. And Beijing has to be several hundred feet long, at least. And so long, in fact, you don't actually see the end of them. It seemed like not her. It seemed like she ends into like a bundle of clouds. But you see the first 200 feet of her. And
Are we free floating in the air or
You guys are
falling?
floating on a nimbus
cloud.
cloud.
No.
We're standing on a cloud.
Yes. And as you stand on the cloud here, she fully comes through the warp stream kind of portal. And as she comes through, her cowboy hat suddenly appears on her head. As she's finally not traveling at almost light speed. And as she does so, she says, "Hi, welcome," in her normal voice, but it's much, much louder and almost hurts your ears being this close to something this big. And she waves, and as she does so, several other dragons begin to like definitely summon their breath before getting waved off. So you guys don't just instantly get incinerated by like 30,000 dragons' breath. And as you do so, she says, "Long time no see. Why were you guys traveling through the speed of light to a different dimension? It seems like you're going to a very
Why
dangerous
not?
place."
It's a long story.
Funny thing is, we were just talking about you the other day.
How curious. I didn't want you guys to go to the planet of Pandemonium. You guys didn't seem prepared at all. I didn't see any extra gear, any mind abilities at all.
That was a
quite
good
worried.
catch. That was a good catch. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
because-
probably
She's a
right.
look at Isla.
Yeah, those that go through the planet of Pandemonium usually go insane and not prepared for, especially base mortals like yourself. So I'm glad I did this. I was curious. I didn't want to interfere in the Weaver's mechanizations, but I just wanted to double check. I can send you back if you like.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
we're good.
no.
No,
Yep.
no.
Well, back where exactly?
Back to where?
Yeah, actually, can you
Oh,
get
no,
us
no,
back
no,
to
no.
the Weavers?
No, no, no.
Like
No,
over
no, no,
the
no,
bridge?
no, not pandemonium, no.
Well, currently speaking, it takes a lot of energy to do that, and I'm currently kind of tired. But there is the residue of energy going to this planet Pandemonium that I can just redirect
Nope,
and send you there.
Nope. We're good. We don't need to go there. We're good.
Okay. That being said, well, welcome to Taihong. And this is in the Plain of Elysium. This is my city here. And please welcome, this is the City of Dragons. Me and my kin and some of my friends are here, and we tend to enjoy our time and settle our differences in a much more peaceful manner. Some of you guys that have some experience with dragons know that black dragons typically aren't very friendly, especially not red dragons. The fact that you see this many dragons flying around the city and not causing death and destruction is very strange. Dragons are very territorial and have massive egos. So it seems like this is something that does not happen ever. Also, the area is very nice, very clean. There is massive waterfalls and like I'm not trying to describe it, but like massive kind of waterfalls flowing through different archways. This place has a very like misty kind of feel to it. As you guys are floating above the city here, even though you can clearly see it has a nice mist to it. The air here is incredibly clean. The
Can I
good
get
part,
the name of the city's spelling?
yes,
Mhm.
let me do that. Yeah, I'm just putting checks. I can't copy. Here we go. Hold on. Taihong.
I was kind of close.
Yeah.
Mm.
Bayong, it's good to see you. Tell me, what is this place? Are we safe to travel around here? And kind of looking down. Can we go to the ground? I don't like it up here.
I forgot you guys don't like to fly. Okay. And she begins to lower you down. She says, of course. You're my allies and you're my friend. You're my friends. And of course, while you're in my city, no harm will probably come to you. Matter of fact, no harm come to you. But I have something that may interest you, as it seems as if you guys have changed dramatically. Yeah, you have fur.
Oh yeah. Had to change up my look.
Ooh, it looks like I see the spark, and she blows a puff of smoke at you guys. And as she does so, in the center of your core is a glowing spark of energy. And she says, it seems like the spark of divinity is actually growing inside you. Be careful, as there are those that will tend to take power and divinity from godlings, especially such as yourself.
What can you tell us about this spark? The Weaver didn't do a great job of explaining it, or maybe I'm just too stupid to remember, but
Yeah, that
what
last
happens?
part, that's probably it. The Weaver's
Hey,
great.
Hunter. Hey.
Well,
So good.
well, I tend not to mess around in other gods or entities' businesses, but I can at least tell you at least how divinity works. As you guys begin to float down on the city here, move over. As you guys begin to float down, you see that there are a massive amount of dragonborn-looking creatures. Some of these look very different than dragonborn, but seem like lizard kind of people. Isla, give me a history check. Okay, with a 29, you know that there are things called half dragons, which are the progeny of dragons. There's typically speaking sterile. A lot of these look like almost like either very closely related to Beijing, or at least some of them are also like other types of dragons as well too, but in a humanoid form. You see thousands of dragonborn and dragon-like people here, a variety of kobolds. And the kobolds here, typically, kobolds are kind of scrawny and weak and pathetic. These ones here seem very well taken care of, and definitely seem like they're not weak or scrawny. Even though they might be smaller, these might be comparable in size and strength to dwarves. These kobolds look beefy, like they eat good. Not only do you see that, you see giant lizards as well too. Some of them winged, some of them not. You also see a variety of other lizard folk as well too. You see a variety of you want tea looking humanoids like you saw in the Elliptics in the Bolero Wilds, but these specifically don't have the large slithering tongues, and they don't seem as creepy or as devoid of life and color and personality like the other ones. These seem much more lively and cheery than the other UNT that you've seen before. Everyone here, generally speaking, has a rather everyone that you can see has a, generally speaking, a very nice predisposition. Also, you don't see any like homeless, any like kind of dark, dank places here.
Thought you about to say we don't see no homeless dragons.
You see homeless dragon, fuck you up, bro. But
Lost your
Silver
flame,
dragon.
homie.
He's
Yeah.
like, alms for the poor. Just rattling a little cup.
Right.
Do we see any like gnomish remains hanging out of anybody's mouth?
No. Surprisingly enough, no, you don't. But you definitely think that the domestic stock or livestock here definitely giant lizards, which you know are comparable to horses and cows. There's a large variety of them here. There's also a variety of lizard folk as well too. These look distinctly different than the dragonborn and the half dragons. Half dragons here look very humanoid-like, while these lizard folk seem more lizard-like than humanoid-like. So it's kind of what you see. You see all kinds of different colors of dragon lizard folk kin here. You have not seen any actual like non-scaled people here at all whatsoever. To make that apparent. And while you guys are looking around here, looking at the scene here, Begging says to you all that, okay, let me help you and let me guide you through. And as she just does so, you guys are now officially on the ground, and she would ask you to please be as comfortable as possible. These clouds are very sturdy, and we'll be able to hold you in any way you like. So if you like to sit down in these clouds, you would notice that they're very comfortable. Like probably the most comfortable thing you ever sat on or slept on or been on. This like they're like Tempur-Pedic, it's good stuff.
The sleep
Lumbar-
number. You
Good
see
night, y'all.
Memory
Yeah.
foam.
he looks
Nice.
laying back, just arms and
Yeah.
legs crossed, like,
It's
this
nice.
is not so bad.
Not only does it curve around you nice, like to where like no other kind of like bed would, but it's also warm. Just warm enough. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just right, like Goldilocks. To whatever purpose you characters like. She is telling to all of you that divinity is like any seed. It grows from nothing into something grand and wondrous. And like any seed, there are people and animals and creatures that come to try to harvest the seed for their gain. Especially from young godlings. Divinity is a massive source of power for those that have it and those that do not. Divinity, typically speaking, is taken and is never given. So it seems as if whatever bond you have with your god, it seems like you were able to take some of her power. Whether it was a more mutual exchange of goods or whether you stripped the power from her grasp. I do not know, but it seems that you have stolen some of her divinity. Take for yourself. Impressive.
It was
Didn't steal it.
Gave it.
Well, that's none of my concern. I'm not the closest friend of the Weaver. She's a rather aloof person. I do enjoy her grand marketplaces. I get things that I normally can't get anywhere else. What's the cowboy hat? But we greater entities tend to have much more better things to do than to really convert with each other. That being said, having a spark like I said, extremely dangerous. Also, those that attempt to take your spark tend to exist outside of normal mortal realities and concepts of the materium. And she explained this by breathing a puff of smoke, and you see like it's almost like major image, like you can see a perfectly realized kind of shape of these strange like shadowy figures and strange shadowy like creatures, and she says to you, yes, not only do things will come to attack you physically, but things will come to attack you mentally, sometimes even in your dreams. Also, as you cross between different things, as you're not only facing things that exist on your realm, but on other realms as well. So it's entirely possible that something could be attacking you without you even knowing it. That being said, while you are here, I have very strong protection against immaterial, incorporeal threats that may attack you on this plane, other planes, the ethereal plane, also the astral plane as well. Trying to sever your soul from your body to try to steal it into the astral plane. That definitely could happen, but not here. It's quite rare. I doubt anything comparable that can do that to you would do that here. And if so, we have very stringent rules against that. So if you did and they didn't and they were caught, it'd be a very bad day for them. But you should always defend yourself at all times, as even though this is in the upper planes, there are things that seek to come in here or come into the Taeyong and do seek to attack and destroy that in which I have created. And she nods. And that is really the best short form answer I can give you about divinity. Did you have any questions?
Can we stay here?
You stay here as long as you like, of course. I actually have a yearly tournament, the Tournament of Excellence, that's coming up. People like to participate in that. Not only will it be for the glory of me, she kind of smiles, and that's quite a scary smile, actually. But she says, not only is that, but I also can grant one small boon, which she looks at all of you. Maybe wanting to go back to the Gilded Thread to handle your personal business might be something that is important to you, as traveling between planes is extremely expensive. It costs about the same energy as destroying a star. Sometimes.
I'll lean into the group and like, perhaps we should tell her what we're trying to do. Maybe she knows, her infinite wisdom might be able to help us.
We have her try to send us where we were trying to go to begin with.
What if we try the chant again?
I don't think that's a good idea.
As you say that, she literally says, I would not recommend that whatever way that you did, whatever way you used to get to where you were going is highly flawed and actually extremely unsafe. There's like a 1 in 4 chance that it can send you to anywhere ever. So I would highly not recommend doing that.
So our enemies are using a flawed transportation chant.
So it's something beyond their own powers?
I'm not sure whatever enemies you might have had, but whatever chant that you're using to go between realms, it is flawed. I'm not sure if that is the only way. It's definitely not that they know how, but it's definitely not the safest way. But because of this, is quite inexpensive. It doesn't cost as much energy as a star. So if you were traveling quite often, it's probably very useful to you. And maybe you have the ability to go between realms or such. So whoever you got this way of travel from must have been able to, if need be, go to a different realm if he got sent to, or they got sent to, let's say, the plane of Pandemonium.
Yeah, that's not good. Who's the favorite to win that tournament thing you said? That sounds fun.
Huh. She kind of says, all right, well, before I tell you this, you should probably learn the rules first in case this might interest you. So he says, all right, rules. And you see that a young astral dragon would appear in front of you and says, okay, these are the rules. And she'd she'd actually just thought summon the image of the rules in your brains, and this is what you would see. He says, okay, all fights to the death. Targets that die in the arena are brought back to life in any day unless their target soul is destroyed or shattered. That being said, if you destroy an opponent's soul, eat it, store it, consume it, prevent it from true resurrections, or otherwise store it in any way, shape, or form, then you are forced to repeat these rules for 1,000 years. And she brings another image of around what seemingly in the arena is thousands of souls saying, if you destroy an opponent's soul, eat it or store it in ad infinitum. You see like thousands of different kind of souls. Some of them look like dragons, some of them look like people that are saying the same strange ruling over and over and over and over again as you guys are reading the rest of the rules. This tournament, the Tournament of Excellence, has 7 rounds, each round happening every day until the end of the tournament. Each round has a unique battlefield and possible range difficulties, so be prepared for anything. That being said, winners get a small boon or small wish from Bei Gong. This can be anything that she can have within her power.
Like sending us back.
Yes.
Well, I think she was gonna do that.
Fun.
She
Yeah,
was gonna
I
do
think you're
that
gonna do that
before the
anyways.
tournament.
She says, no, I did not.
Oh, okay.
She does not. She said to do so requires the energy of a star, and she's not gonna just willingly
She
do that.
doesn't do that very lightly.
So to go back, we have to win this tournament.
I strongly recommend it. I mean, you could probably do odd jobs here if you like, but it'd probably take you a couple hundred years to get enough energy and coinage to be able to go back. But you can definitely do that. This place is quite nice. I enjoy your company, but yes, I don't willingly spend that much energy for nothing. This can definitely glorify me and my nice place, so I would appreciate it. That being said, you can stay here as long as you like, and as long as you like, I promise you that no astral upper or lower entities that are inside of this city will not harm you if they are citizens. I think.
I do have another quick question, if you can answer it, Beijing. How does time work here comparative to the Gilded Thread?
She summons a clock, and she says, well, time here is a little bit slower. This is so that dragons that stay here do not simply just stay here forever and then become ancient dragons and wreak havoc on their native planes. And she tells you the time difference. By a little bit slower, she means in dragon terms. In normal terms, it is 1/4 of the time differential of the Gilded Thread.
So
Okay,
4 days.
so-
4 days is a day.
See,
Right. So we would
'Cause we still
essentially
have-
want to be here at least 2 days back there.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. We still got to figure out this whole plot with blowing up the tree and all that, right? We still got that on our plate.
Well, we know we have to do at least one thing. So first things first. I'm hungry. Is there a good place to get some food around here?
I'll hold up my bow and I'll have my bow look for the nearest tavern.
all right, as you look for the nearest tower, you see in your bow appears a sign that says the Bloody Wand. It says, of course, this place here is called the Bloody Wand. Says, this inn is owned by 2 brothers. One is human, one appears to be some kind of strange half-dragon, and they run this place very nicely. Though it says that it's on the tomb of a necromancer, I can assure you that there is no necromancer living. Okay, there may be a necromancer living. I'm not quite sure, but I would just be careful. Always be careful. But it's a really nice place. The food is great. I go there all the time. And you see Beijing turns into, as she turns from her dragon to a much more smaller humanoid form. But she takes the appearance of I guess like a medium height Asian woman, what is the robe called? The
Like a
Kimono?
kimono.
Komodo.
yes, that yes.
Booty shorts.
Booty shorts. But yeah, she appears and she balances. I'll be there if you like. That being said, the tournament is in 2 days, so enjoy your time here. Try not to die. Also, be wary. There is these dragons here are under the sanction peace here that we broke between Bahamut and Tiamat. That being said, try not to break it and cause it to be disrupted. Thank you. Also, good day. If you need me, just shout really loud. I can hear you. Just not too loud, because then I'll possibly lightning bolt you. But just don't call me very often. Just call me only when you really need me. And preferably only once. And she's like walking as she's saying this. And as she knows she's walking on clouds. Just like a kid in a candy store, like wee.
Before she leaves, I'll say in Draconic, thank you for all your help. We'll only call you if we need to.
She says in your mind, you can speak whatever language you like. I'm not really particularly fond of any language. Like, I understand all of them, but whatever language suits your boat. Also, my children are very friendly, so you don't have to worry about them. Usually just other dragons, really. They're not very friendly sometimes. But there is the pact here, the Tylon pact that, of course, no dragon can harm another dragon without attempting to break the pact, in being having their soul ripped from their bodies and sent to whatever god or whatever Bahamut or Tiamat in purgatory for 1,000 years. So dragons tend to definitely not want to break that pact. So we have a lot of peace here. So don't break that.
So we're fair game.
No, you're not fair game because you're under my protection. So if they attack you, then I will kill them. So it's not fair game.
Ooh.
That being said, and she looks at Rin and she kind of gets it close. Do not use my name as intimidation. I mean it. And she's
And she
serious.
whispers back, "Can I keep the cloud?"
No, it's my clouds. Take the
Aw.
cloud back.
No, I was sleeping on it.
No, it was a temporary thing.
The
Listen,
sleep number has changed.
I am a dragon. Listen, nothing is free, of course. Earn my
Old school
favor.
vibrating badge. You gotta keep putting quarters.
Yeah. Earn my
Where
favor.
can I get one?
Earn my favor, and I can grant you a Tempur-Pedic cloud.
You have my attention.
For 14 easy payments of $129.99.
129, 3,099. And she says, yes. Yeah, I'll eat now. You'll be able to fly, but it can definitely just kind of hover off the ground. But it is very comfortable. I love them. She kind of falls back and just summons a cloud, and she's kind of chilling on it.
I'm so jealous.
Well, toodaloo. She's kind of just like floating away on a cloud. Bye.
She's rubbing it in.
100%. And now you guys are in the city of Taeyong. I feel like I'm pronouncing it different every time, but we're gonna figure that out.
Everything has been pronounced different every single
Yeah, the
time.
dragons had about 19 different names at this point.
Last one was Beijing.
I low key want like a compilation of this, like just.
Taeyong.
Yeah.
Like Taeyong. I need to Google Translate for the name I literally made. Here we go.
Can't even blame Kobold this time.
This is 100% me. I was like, that sounds, but I think that sounds like. All right. So you guys are essentially land in the city square, which actually is more like here actually. Just land in the city square. This city above table has definitely more of a Eastern, definitely a more Oriental kind of Japanese kind of theme city here, but really more like, I guess, like Chinese, Japanese kind of like dual kind of.
All of the Asian appropriation. Just all of
Yeah, I don't want to offend nobody. It's like, well, motherfucker, that's not Chinese to me. I don't know. That's
They're
my
dragons, okay?
house. Cussed out by fucking like Taiwanese.
The dragon architecture.
Yeah, yes, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot of split roofs, and this place definitely seems very, very clean. You don't really see any kind of strange kind of people here, like, as you would, because Golden Thread, you seen like not homeless people, you seen definitely more nefarious people here. Whereas in here in Tyone, there is you don't see any like nefarious people hanging around. Everyone's pretty
I
nice.
imagine when the punishment is death by having your soul devoured, most people are going to keep their nose clean.
You feel that's a really strong deterrent, as not only do you die, but you get punished for 1,000 years, and that doesn't seem pleasant at all. But you definitely see that the Bloody Wand is definitely like a half mile up the road. You have to see it. It's a fairly large building. See that it has a necromancer as like the sign, the long, thick a long wand in his hand.
Long, thick, bloody wand. Okay.
That is a different kind of party, guys. But you definitely see that there, that sign there, and you definitely can think that's definitely the Bloody Wand. Not only you see that, you see several other pictures as well too. You see also a large open theater, like auditorium theater, anything. On the front of the sign, you see it says the scales, Eldium. It's a Grand Hap Timber Theater, and the word of the that is built upon the spot where a Scythed noble was betrayed and murdered. That being said, this place is run by a fairy named Grizzlefix, and she's ran established for over several hundred years, and is known to be one of the best bards in the multiverse. You see that. You also see as well a large temple that has several statues of begging on it. And you know this, and you see as well too. You guys are walking around the city. This is the Temple of the Astral Dragon. This is a medium-sized temple here. It is dozens of dragon ones kind of sprawl around the city as well. And this temple is ran by a half dragon named Vespic. He definitely looks like an astral dragon, like begging. And you definitely see him out, definitely spreading the word of begging, which is like peace and understanding between those that differ from you. Understanding and tolerance, not peace. Understanding and tolerance of those that are different than you and different opinions. So you definitely hear definitely tolerance and understanding, and definitely some more preached things as you're kind of walking around the city. You also see as well there is a large silver-like column that is kind of in the center of the city. It looks sort of like this. It is kind of like a large kind of silvery kind of shrine. On top of this shrine is a large kind of transparent diamond-like gem that pulses with magical energy. And you see that, as you guys kind of notice now, the city is protected by a large globe of almost like translucent, like invisible kind of barrier that kind of covers the entire city. And as you kind of talk around and begin to talk to people, it is said that this protects the city from extra-planar threats, whether that be other celestials, astral entities, or daemons. Not demons or devils, daemons specifically. And yeah. So you guys are kind of out and about here. Would you guys like to further explore the city? Those are just a couple things you would have noticed immediately. Would you like to explore the city? Go to the arena, learn more about the tournament and what's going on. Go to the tavern, or would you like to go speak to some other people as well too, get a little bit more information about the town.
For one, can use a drink.
Oh man, I'm starving.
I guess to the tavern it is.
Yeah.
We just had a long fight, like.
Exactly.
Yeah. 30 second long fight. Yeah, guys, it was long as shit.
Oh yeah, Crack's neck.
Yeah, I need that nap right now. Awesome sauce. So as you guys enter the tavern,
Enter the dragon.
depends on what Bruce is coming up. As you guys entered the tavern here, you were greeted by a very handsomely dressed half dragon that kind of has a shadowy disposition to him. As he greets you all, he welcomes you all in. In doing so, you see that he has a smile and two golden tipped fangs. And he says, "Greetings, welcome to the Bloody Wand, where we will fill your mind and bellies with wondrous treats and delights. How may we assist you? Are you hungry? Food for the hungry? Or are you thirsty? Or do you seek other macabre desires as well? I am Lacour."
What's macabre mean?
He looks at you.
Hold on, Felix. Let me write it down for you.
Yeah, how do you... Hold on.
Sorry, he's learning to read and understand more eccentric terminology.
I will lower my verbiage to a much more.
Hey, don't be
smaller
rude about it.
scale.
You don't know every single word there is to know. I just asked a question.
He looks at you in a very pompous manner and says, "I know enough, but please enjoy your fill here, and I will have some of my brethren and kin here serve you to the best of our abilities. Though we do not serve lessons here. Puffs and puffs.
The currency here, you do take gold, I'm assuming.
We take gold, soul coins, life, energy.
Life.
Oh yeah, of course. Some people that tend to have very long lives tend to give a couple of years here and there, which I do accept,
Oh.
and that is the preferred currency. If I haven't, so if you have any kind of life you want to give, you don't have to, of course, but I would appreciate it. Also, soul coins, specifically soul coins. Yes, soul coins. You have any soul coins? I have discount for soul coins.
That is this character.
I have discount for soul coins if you like. Also life. So
Do
if
you
don't
sell
wanna-
soul coins?
Oh no. We only accept soul coins. Do you who wants to live to 85? You can do like 80, right? I mean, it's just a couple of years. You're old and withered. What do you say?
Can we sell life that we may not reach to?
Well, depends. I only take your natural lifespan. So if you do perish before this, it does not matter to me. I just take off which you would naturally live to. He rubs his hand together.
No thanks, but I would like a table
He's okay, fine.
for me and my friends.
But don't forget that. Just in case you forget your wallet or anything like that, we do accept soul coins with discounts. Just to be sure. You understand this?
Have you guys heard of soul coins before?
I don't know.
prefer
This
not
guy
to.
is creepy.
None of you guys have heard of soul coins. Well, Isla, you're pretty well read. Isla, roll a check at disadvantage because it's actually pretty rare to know about soul coins. Okay,
Well,
with a
you do know.
29.
Not with the plus 15. It's
Well,
not
with a plus
rare.
You want to bet?
Alright, with a 29, he's like, guys, I did my hooked on phonics kind of thing there. So, you know that soul coins are the physical embodiment of a sealed soul, typically traded between devils and demons, though some celestials do that have more lenient morals do accept these as forms of currency, as gold has little meaning to beings of the upper or lower planes, including the astral planes. So it is actually a preferred currency among those that live in the that are either the lower or astral planes. It doesn't really go as well in the upper planes, but it seems as if Pyong is definitely a more neutral upper planes city for sure. But a kobold would approach you. He looks very dapper, of course. These kobolds in Tyone looks a lot more swollen than normal. But he would say, "Greetings, please. Welcome to the Bloody Wand. I was sent by Lacau to definitely take you to your table. Please, how many will there be seating today?
All of us?
Okay, please follow me. And he will lead you to this very grand, and this tavern here is massive. This tavern here is like 3 to 4 levels, but it's open like almost like a theater kind of thing, and like it's a large open kind of floor plan, and all the rooms are kind of sprawled on the sides of this tavern here. So you can see from the 3rd floor directly down to the lowest floor. And he will sit you down to a really nice ornate table here. And he would hand you all each silverware here. It looks very nice. It's not gold or but it's definitely stainless steel, shined to a nice sheen. And he would give you all a small menu here. He says, "This is our tasting menu. We have roasted duck here, served in a glazed hollandaise sauce here. We also have a side of Spanish potatoes, and yes, he did say Spanish potatoes."
What are Spanish potatoes? You guys heard of that before?
I know what potatoes are.
These
What
are
is Spanish?
well, you must not get.
We don't
very
travel
many-
much outside of the
plane.
norm. Yeah.
That's very strange because I've heard that you were personal guest at Bayong. So the first meal tonight is on us, as any guest at Bayong is a guest of ours. He bows deeply and says, "I will get you something that will definitely taste a more neutral palate. Does that sound pleasant and agreeable to all of you?"
Yes, just please make
Yes.
sure it's not chicken for me.
Understood. He bows deeply and takes back your pamphlets here. Would you like anything to drink? We have fine honeyed mead here. We have fine ale, fine whiskey, a fine gin. We have a variety of drinks here that you may enjoy, including mixed drinks. We have fine beer, cognac. We have all kinds of beverages here that you may and may not enjoy. We also have a variety of waters here, sparkling. We also have spring water. As you look at
We
all of
have
you.
rum.
We do have rum. Spiced or non-spiced?
Spice.
Okay. Do you prefer a more older vintage, or do you prefer more younger vintage?
Oh, she likes them
mean-
young.
Wow, that was weird.
FBI, open up.
I like looked at Felix like, what the fuck?
He's
What do you?
Me?
Uh,
I
No.
don't know how I like them. Thank you very much. Let's go with the older vintage, I suppose.
He nods and says, "Odor is a bit more spice in its flavor profile. It comes out a little bit more stronger, but it's definitely more enjoyable for more refined taste like yourself, I presume." He bows deeply. And he goes over to Felix and he says, "What kind of beverage can I get you today?"
Do you have chocolate milk?
He says, "Of course we do. Do you prefer to have the sippy straw with that, or do you prefer having a bowl, a glass, or how do you prefer to drink this?" I know that
Oh,
you have...
bowl.
Well, yes,
How dare you?
I didn't want to presume, but seemingly you do have a more feline appearance. I wanted to give this in a preferred method, of course. Just options, of course, sir.
Felix, ask if they've got like one of those bowls that has like the straw that goes around it. So you're getting more milk, but you still have a straw.
I don't even know it. Just a regular cup is fine.
Okay, fair enough. Do you want that warmed or cold?
Hot.
Okay, very hot. Okay, it shall be done. Thank you. Do you want also to add this, do you want dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate? What kind of chocolate milk do you prefer, sir?
What's the sweetest?
Preferably milk chocolate. That'll get you what you need. That'll be a very low in actual chocolate amount, but it'll be increased by sweetness. It's definitely a more it's definitely a big hit among our younger guests, but it is very good for any and all those that come to this establishment.
That sounds good.
He nods, goes over to Ren. He says, "Greetings, madame. What drink may we get you today?"
Can I have the mead?
Okay. Do you want that? We have honeyed. We also have a more balanced flavor profile. So we have our honeyed and non-honeyed mead. Honey's a little bit sweeter, but it tends to be our most popular option. Though we do have non-sweetened for those that don't like more sweet drinks.
I'll try the most popular one, the honey one.
Okay, fair enough. Awesome. And he goes over to Hunter.
Malt beer, cold, nothing special.
Okay. Do you want your glass cold or chilled or not?
Yes,
Okay.
cold.
Ice or no ice?
no ice.
He nods and says,
Sounds so exasperating.
Bring me my drink.
He nods and says, "Okay, greetings." He turns over to Live and says, "Greetings, sir. What drink are you looking for tonight?" Today.
Whiskey, double cast, 15 year.
All right. Do you want any salt around the rim for that or no?
Straight up, single ice cube.
All right. It shall be done, sir. Do you want the glass to be chilled as well or just the ice?
Just the single ice cube's good.
He nods and says, "It shall be done. The meal will come out in about 10 minutes. We'll have our drinks ready to go in about 2. Please enjoy your drinks. They'll be coming out shortly. Also, my name is Chris."
You say your name is what?
Almost said Jizz for a second. It's Driz.
I heard Chris.
I thought you said Chris too. That's why I like Chris.
I did too.
No,
Yeah, Chris going here.
Chris. Chris from Olive Garden.
Everyone get some breadsticks for the table.
His name is Driz, and he smiles and says, "I will definitely." And also, he is a blue kobold. So I didn't say kobold, so he's a blue kobold. Also, he will kind of leave the table, and you guys have a moment to speak amongst yourselves as your drinks are being prepared.
Okay, guys, I got a real question. What the hell are we doing here?
Drinking.
We ain't drinking
Drinking,
yet.
hopefully get some food.
I mean, here. Like, what are we doing?
Well, we have that tournament.
Sightseeing.
We're taking a
Figure
mini
out.
vacation.
Are we ever gonna finish into this Weaver stuff?
Oh God, no.
Well, I
it's
just
not
need
like
to
we
know.
chose to came here.
Well, we were trying to. That's how we ended up here. We were trying to stop the other problem to make the Weaver happy. But we got diverted,
I wonder.
thankfully.
Do you think she has the power to like suck us out of here?
Yeah, probably. She's got that failsafe or whatever, where we instantly teleport when it's mission time, regardless of what we're doing. We could be on
So,
the bathroom. and we'd
are
be,
you
like,
saying that we can just let our hair down per se?
Well,
You have hair?
there's still that attack
Yes, I
that's
have hair.
happening at the Gilded Thread, which we have no control over, and we don't know exactly when's happening.
But if
And
she can
neither does
pull
the
us at any
Weaver.
time, then we shouldn't really worry about that out.
Can we call her?
Nor did we actually inform anybody about that, minus Duncan's associates, who I don't think are going to actually tell anybody because we scared them shitless.
You mean Felix scared them shitless?
No, they were worthless anyway. They didn't even tell us where these places were. Schematics were worthless.
So we can just chill, do the little tournament thingy, and then have her send us back, and then we'll go back to work. Day off and how long?
Plus, this is pretty sweet. Felix like leans his chair back and kicks his feet up on another chair.
Assuming nothing unfortunate happens in a tournament where a soul gets crushed and scattered.
It says it comes back to us at the end of the day, as long as
Unless-
nobody eats it.
Unless there's like that
There
unless
is
part.
a long list of things that may or may not happen to souls.
Side effects include. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, the
But
only good thing
technically,
is,
everyone gets revived unless their soul gets shattered. So
well, the only good thing is if somebody does shatter our soul, at least they're trapped here for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
And so we just don't die.
But this
Let's
place
repeat
is
the
not a
rules.
bad place to be trapped in. From
Well,
what
I
I
didn't
can
plan
see.
on losing
no.
I
So
don't know
you-
about that.
So if you remember correctly, so as that rule was getting brought up, around the arena was a wall of souls that are forced to repeat the rules,
Mhm.
like trapped in the wall.
Which means it happens more often than you
They
think.
didn't listen.
It happens more often than you think.
Maybe we should not enter this tournament.
Well, then we're not gonna get back.
Oh, the
Don't
Weaver
be
will
like
pull us
that.
back when she's ready for us. Let's let our hair down. Let's have some fun.
That's
Where are
what-
those drinks at? Where'd that blue
Sound
guy
like
go?
That's how a loser talks. We're winners. Damn it. We got this.
Come on, Ricky Bobby.
We can win by keeping our lives too. That more
Okay,
winning
well,
attitude
if we don't want to
me.
use that to go back, we can use it for something else.
The Weaver won't pull us. She never pulls us. We've almost died 27 times. She's never pulled us a single time.
We could take our chances with Klang's chant if we want to. Go back to
Yeah.
Pandemonium.
It seems really
I say
weird that they would
cocaine.
use such a faulty chant. Which is like the cornerstone or the bedrock of their plan to use this chant, and there's a 25% chance of it fucking up. Like,
Ren, you're being too logical. You're
Or
being too
missile
logical
for them,
here.
though.
Everybody roll an intelligence check as this thought appears in your brains. Like,
I have
how-
advantage.
Hey,
Me too.
I have
Alright.
disadvantage.
it is a DC 16. It's actually a pretty complex thing here, but yeah, Hunter, you definitely get. Oh wow, it's a 10.
Hunter
Everyone,
does not know.
everyone.
I don't know what the hell's
except
going on.
Hunter- Everyone except Hunter. So you guys realize,
Felix,
Vegas-
did you say you had disadvantage?
I have a disadvantage, so
So
Oh,
everyone
man.
except Hunter and Felix.
Hey, so fair enough. All right, so Alive, Ren, Isla. So you guys been talking. You guys kind of understand that. Beijing said that it takes the energy of a collapsing star to teleport between places. The chant allows for people to travel through the portal using a lot less energy, but it is a lot less stable. So you think that it probably was a necessary sacrifice, or else it would consume a lot of materials or a lot of power in its use. You're not sure what is fueling this chant, but it is being fueled by something.
In other words, they're prepared to lose a quarter of their army.
or
Yep.
maybe they recharge it and it's good
I mean, I'm
until
sure
fully charged.
they probably have people disposable. Like, I really
I have
don't
a
see
feeling-
cocaine.
Yeah,
I have
but
a
it's based on
feeling
chance.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's a disposable army. They just get it, go. It worked. Okay, no, didn't work. Okay, they're dead. Next champ. Here we go.
Well, I for one plan on using this time to fully relax, and I'll copy Felix and put my feet up on the desk.
All right.
Now you're talking.
As you definitely do so, the drinks begin to come out now. Isla, you get your very spice aged rum here. It's a very dark rum. You definitely see that it's very aged. Also, the glass is chilled, and he would say, "I took some liberties and chilled your glass. Hopefully, that's not too much. It's fine." And he looks at you, Isla.
No, looks good to me.
All right, she goes over to Felix. He gets you a nice large glass of chocolate milk. It is very warm. On the side of it is a smiley face, a dragon smiley face. There's also a small coloring book.
I knew I fucking knew it. I was gonna say
There's a small coloring book as well. With various.
Where's my crayon?
There is also a small collection of writing utensils in different colors that you can use to color these dragon images as well. There's also several stickers accompanying this coloring book that seem to just be centered around, or at least accompany people that order chocolate milk. That being said, live, you get your shot or glass of whiskey with a single ice, chilled glass, very nice. It's a very, it's very smooth whiskey. Slight burn is a good one, but it's very slight at the end. This is probably, quadruple distilled at least. This thing's very nice, and is also very aged as well too. Really, really nice bit of whiskey there. So Ren, you get your honey mead. It's by sweet. It's not the most sweetest thing ever. You can definitely taste the notes of honey. and honey, juniper berries, and a variety of other kind of bearberries.
Bearberries.
That's I don't remember the actual game, but yeah. So it is a very nice fruity mead. It's not very sweet, but it does have these notes of these different fruit inside of it. So honey, blackberry, juniper berry, all in a nice kind of fruity mix. It's very smooth. So and then honey, you said malt liquor?
No, malt beer.
Oh, malt beer. Sorry, I'll make sure I heard that right.
Malted beer.
Drops of freaking.
Give me that Smirnoff Ice.
Oh, God.
Cold 45
Come on,
works
Chris,
every
get it
time.
together.
You get your you get your malt beer. It is definitely chilled to your liking, and he says enjoy as well too, and he says the meal will be out in about 5 minutes, and as you get your drink, a rather tall, dark-skinned gentleman here with long locks of hair braided along his, braided down his back would approach and says, I see you are the guest of Beijing. I am. Blah.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Before you tell us who you are, we were just about to make a toast, were we not? Everyone?
Please. And he flags down a cobalt waiter, and he gets a glass of wine, red wine actually. He says, I'm all for toast. What are we toasting to, sir?
To the Grand Master that brought us here, the one and only. You know her.
Beijing. He
Yes.
says, absolutely. And he attempts to join glass with you all and toast. A beautiful toast, and says, he bows, and he says, I am Zyphon. I am also the co-proprietor of the Bloody Wand, and it is a pleasure to meet any guest of Beijing. And he bows deeply. His clothes are a lot more like commoner's clothes. They look nice, but not too nice. He's about in his mid to late 40s. Salt and pepper like beard, flicks of gray in his hair.
What race did you say this guy was?
He looks human, but he has dark chestnut skin complexion with long locks of hair braided down his back. And he would say to you, he definitely has kind of bags under his eyes that he's either doesn't get a lot of sleep or never sleeps. And he looks at you all and smiles and says, hopefully these beverages are to your liking. I've made sure to speak to my chefs and make sure that your meal is done to your liking and it's done in the most excellent and preferred manner. How have you been enjoying your time here in Taiyang?
Been quick so far, but
Yeah. And yeah, what,
Sure.
10 minutes?
Service
It's
is
been like
pretty
an
good.
hour. It's like an hour. He
Oh.
just talked to Beijing on a cloud, and then floated down, went to the city square, found the bloody one, went inside, got seat, got drinks. It's been about an hour.
Sir, I will tell you the hospitality here has been second to none.
Absolutely. And if you like as well too, there is a board outside where we have similar to it's like a Better Business Association here. And if you like, we do have ratings. And currently speaking in the multiverse, we're in the top 2,000, which is incredible.
We call it Yelper.
He says, we are in the top 2,000 in the multiverse, so I'm really glad to keep our ranking. We're trying to shoot to the top 1,000, but those that do there tend to have angel feather sheets and such. We simply cannot reach those standards, at least yet. But we do strive to provide just as good a service as these places. So hopefully we do meet your standards.
What did you say his name was again?
Zyphon.
Zyphon.
Off of that, Jeff.
Zyphon.
Zyphon.
Put Zephyr.
Zyphon, I do have a question for you.
He bows deeply and looks at you all.
What do you have for entertainment here?
Hey, you spelled it right. Live Get Inspiration. He says, we have a variety of entertainment as well, too, depending on your level of fancy. Here we have a variety of song and dance. And he looks at you and he says, and he leans closer. We have also the more macabre
There's that word again.
I knew you were going to
desires
say that.
as well. If
Slide
you
that
are
note back over to him, Isla.
The word of the day is macabre.
Ella holds it up.
Macabre.
Cabaret? That's not
Hey,
how you
he's
spell macabre.
learning to put things together.
The number of the day is 7. as you definitely, but yeah, you definitely get this. Yes, we have a variety of talents here. We have not only that, we also there is Bali is offering pottery classes at her place. They're also in the Temple of the Astral Dragon. They also hold a variety of study and book groups there. We also have
Women?
that do service our high priority clients that do, and men as well, depending on what you fancy, of course. And we also have a theater here, ran by Grizzlefix, and I heard there's a grand play tonight. So if you're interested in that, that is also available too. I heard that the play is called Of Dragon and Men.
That sounds fun. I haven't seen a play since I was a little kid.
Zypin, my friend here, Felix, he's very good with instruments and stuff like that too.
Oh, well, we do also seek talent here. So while you're here, we would love to hear some of your playing as brand guest. And also, though, Grizzlefix is also an instrument player as well. And as guest, she might even offer you a part in the play. Maybe even to play some of the music in the backing music, if you were skilled enough, of course.
Oh, he's plenty
I'm
skilled.
the star of the show.
Show him what you got.
Yeah, can
Play
you
a
play us a
beat.
tune?
I'm gonna chug the rest of the chocolate milk. And there's like a big
Milo will pat him on the
I'm gonna
back
chuck
and give
mine.
him guidance too.
big chocolate mustache. Like, all right. What do you prefer? I can play the horn. I can play the lute.
I myself prefer the war drums, or drums preferably.
Oh,
The beating of battle fills my core.
well then. Got something just for that. I'm gonna pull out the drum, and I feel like the instruments are kind of modal, where they change forms.
Mhm.
And it pulls out, and it's like a big taiko drum, since we're in like this
Yeah.
Japan style. So it's huge, this big taiko drum.
Mhm.
He goes up to his chest and he pulls out 2 sticks. Makes a whole show of it. He suddenly, I imagine he's got the headband.
The lights are coming down, and the lights around him, focused on him. He's like, oh, everybody's like, oh.
We'll
give
go
me-
ahead and do a performance.
With an advantage. Well, with an I'll give you an advantage on that. The headband out and everything.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
With a 20! With a 37. As you're playing
Oh,
these
roll,
Plus
come on,
guidance,
roll the
plus
guidance,
guidance.
roll the
Guidance,
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 see if you get over 40. Come on now.
He gets like guidance.
Not today.
Oh, not today, but he's still a nat 20 though. With a 38 performance. As you begin to play, you guys see the spirits of other drummers of legend begin to kind of, like as he's drumming, you see like the after image of other spirits also playing with you, guiding you, giving the guidance of not only your ability but also their knowledge as you begin to play a powerful drum war-like chant of your drums in an upbeat fashion, and everybody is dancing in this place here to your powerful drum-like solo. And as you do so, a single tear rolls down Zyphon's face and smiles as he wipes it with a small napkin and says, reminds me when I took over my first village. Impressive. And he attempts to give you a firm Roman-like handshake.
Goes
Please.
in,
Yeah.
flexing the bicep as hard as he can. A little pathetic one.
Yeah,
I've been working out recently.
Yeah. He looks at you and he says, I will give a recommendation to Grizzlefix tonight to definitely see if any part you can do in the play. At least if not the play coming up of Dragon and Men, then at least the play coming up in a week. Absolutely. You are clearly a very nice and powerful bard that can definitely woo and thrill those that hears your powerful music. He bows
No.
deeply.
you know, he's like bashful. He's like, well, swinging his hands and like kicking.
Hey,
ass.
Zyphon,
No.
how do you think he compares to your guys' bard here?
Well,
Should we duel?
Well, to be fair, Frizzlefix is ranked. She is literally the top 10. She's in the top 10 of greatest bars in the multiverse. But I would love to see it. Maybe you'll be ranked. Have you been to the Bards College?
I've never been to a school.
Oh.
Hence why we're teaching him to read.
Wow.
It's just my,
But just think,
my
think,
God-given
Zyphon,
talent.
everything is just natural. He hasn't even been trained.
You should go to the Bards College. Wow, I feel like that. You should go to you should go to the Bards College and definitely get some official training. Learning how to read sheets of music will definitely probably improve, but
Every high school guidance counselor in the early 2000s.
it's like, go to college. Like, ma'am, my son can barely read. Let's go to college. It's fine. Yeah, so he definitely recommends this to you as your food begins to come out. And what you see here is a nice small roasted pig on a bed of greens and in a large apple in his mouth. And this pig is smoked and glazed. Very nice, and it's kind of a sweet, smoky, kind of tangy sauce. And you see that the kobolds begin to cut up large chunks of it to be kind of easily accessible to you. And the kobold goes over to you, Lav, and says, any particular piece or part that you'd like to be served first, sir?
Backstrap's always one of the best pieces I've ever eaten.
All right, he carves the nice little.
I'm live. Don't you think he should serve the ladies first?
We believe in gender equality. We serve to who is closest to us.
Yes, but I'm sure if we have a preference, she would let us do this, correct?
So are you saying that the men are lower or the women are higher
Not
than
at
each
all.
other?
Not at all. But we
He
just
looks
have a
strangely
preference.
at you. He looks at you strangely and says, well, I tend to serve those that are closest to me. As Lav is the closest to me. Well, he's looking at it. He says,
I just
as a
don't want
gentleman-
these fierce ladies to take offense, but suit yourself.
He nods quickly and he says, of course.
Index in the table.
Oh, geez. Okay.
As you summon the axe,
She can have the backstrap. She can have the backstrap. It's okay.
as you summon the axe on the table, the axe bounces off the table, as if the table is protected by some strange magic. It just goes bing. This is yes.
So fun.
Yeah, this is a fortified table here. We had some of the finest trappers in the multiverse make these tables to prevent such things happening. We are a city of dragons, and we can be a bit temperamental.
The Carpenters Guild came in, upgraded these tabletops.
And he would say,
Adamantite tabletops.
and he will give you a backstrap, and there's also a bit of roasted vegetables as well. Some cabbage, some roasted potatoes, some carrots here, some radish, some beets. Would you like any of these as well too, sir?
Oh yeah, a little bit of everything's good with me.
All right, gives you a little bit of that as well too. Any side sauce with it on the meat, or do you want it on the side, or do you want any serving sauce?
Ew. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
He goes over to Isla. Clearly, she seems to be very hungry. He goes over and says, "I am sorry. I know it took a long time." He extends the plate to you and he says, "Any particular piece that you like? I'm sorry, one of the backstraps are gone, but there's plenty here left if you like."
No, I don't have any preference actually.
All right. Here, maybe some ribs here as he begins to kind of break off some of the ribs here, or cut off some of the ribs here, and he gives you a large portion of baby back ribs.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby.
Yeah.
She like pulls out a bib, tucks it in. She's all ready.
It's a
Great
full
choice,
wrap.
Isla. Great choice.
Bloody
Full
ones,
wrap of ribs
baby
there.
back.
Chilies. But yeah, you definitely get your. And he says, any vegetables as well too? Any serving sauce? You have.
Yeah.
You want all of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he gives you another plate.
I am a growing woman. I need all of the sustenance I can get.
He gives you the other set of ribs, just in case. So you have 3 plates. You have a full one side rack of ribs, and then another plate of the other side of ribs, and then another plate with vegetables. And he says, hopefully this is adequate. We do have more in the kitchen. I just wanted to make sure that.
Ooh, scared me because I wanted ribs too.
He says,
Oh, here. She'll like crack one of the thorax in half and give half of it to Hunter.
Oh, thank you.
and he goes over to Ren and says, he goes over to Ren and says, yes, is there any particular cut that you like? The ribs are indeed gone, and some of the backstrap, there is some left. Maybe a pork chop, maybe a loin.
Oh, yeah, give me the pork chop.
All right.
Please and thank you.
He says, 1, 2, 3. How many would you like? Thickness, 1 inch, half inch, inch and a half.
3 half-inch.
All right. And he would definitely cut that off, and he would begin to serve you this large chop. Well, not large, it's a normal sized pork chop. Any vegetables as well?
Yes, please.
Okay. He would give you a small collection of a fine assortment of vegetables here. These are nicely roasted. Any sauce?
Surprise me.
All right. He would glaze it on he would actually spread the sauce in a zigzag like pattern on the plate, then plate the pork chop on top of that with a side of greens, getting the sauce a little bite of everything. And he would serve it to you and says, enjoy. Then you go over to Hunter and say, well, sir, you are eating some of the ribs, but there are also plenty left here. We have loins. We have a variety of meats here. Anything particularly you like outside of ribs?
I would like some, on the vegetable side, some asparagus. Seared, a little salt.
Would you like that wrapped in bacon, or would you like?
Oh no, just regular. What kind of bread do you
have? We have a variety of breads here. We have marble, rye, pumpernickel. We have wheat bread here, and we also have non-wheat bread. We also have.
You have a fresh baked loaf.
Absolutely.
Yeah, one of those in butter, and we can all share that, right?
Absolutely. I'll bring over a nice hard crusty loaf, or do you want a nice soft loaf of bread?
Any preferences? I can do both.
Look around the
Crispy
table.
on the outside, soft on the inside. It's the only way to have it.
All right, nice crusted bread.
Sounds good.
He will go back
and another malted beer, please. You can keep those coming too.
Before he goes back to the kitchen, he goes back over to Felix and says, any particular part of the pig would you like? Any?
Oh, I want the hams. Give me the hams.
He would
hams,
cut off a large chunk of ham, you just cut off the ham and just give it to you. Any vegetables?
I want beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
He's like, chickens, turkey. Is it you name it, sir?
You name it.
Hey, I almost did that Robert Downey Jr. What's that movie he was in when he's talking like he was black?
Oh, yeah.
Some hog maw.
The chitlins.
I'm a dude playing a dude.
I remember going to the grocery store. I'm like, what is a chitterling? Chitlins. I'm like, oh shit, why didn't they just say that?
Like, dude. But yeah, he would offer you that, and he would say, he would go inside and he would get you. He would come back with not only a large collection of sides, but he would also come in with more drinks as well too. He keeps coming in, and he also gives you an additional set of stickers, Felix, as well. These ones actually have dragon turtles on them. The other ones were just dragons. These are dragon turtles.
Felix, do we need to get you a notebook to save all of your trinkets here?
No, I don't know why they keep giving me this stuff, but I'll take it.
If you're not going to color on that one, I'll take
one. Here, I'll tear out one of the page.
Can I have
I got plenty. Sure.
One of the dragon turtle one.
Ren's gonna peel it off and stick it on Isla's bicep as she's eating.
Like a JoJo tattoo? Like a JoJo tattoo?
Just while she's eating, just
Eat
slaps it on
Joe's.
like, you're welcome.
Hey, now you're a dragon cracking Goliath lady.
Hey, Live, you still eat regular food?
I'm hungry.
Do you even need to eat?
I didn't know if you like Needed some oil, nuts, and bolts.
It's a good question.
How does it come out?
You
Do you
definitely
produce
need to eat it.
waste?
That's still a good question. Let's just
Okay,
go with
as
that
these
too.
questions appear, you search your internal in like okay.
Your internal
You just-
combustion engine.
You just hear whirls and clicks. You hear whirls and clicks and go, nope,
Loading,
I still got a
loading.
stomach. I still got digestive. Yeah, I gotta eat.
And
Download
here it just says
complete.
it just says loading information. Data complete. I need to eat and poop and stuff. But yes, you guys are served a fine bed of food and breakfast here. You do know as well that there's a plate of sports. You guys can definitely check out the arena and that as well too. Or you could definitely enjoy the rest of the evening here and enjoy the fine festivities inside of the tavern. There's music playing, of course. Singers and dancers. There also are what is it, partisans or winches that are definitely offering male and female winches, offering a variety of extracurricular activities to those that seek these things. Of course. So, what would you guys like to do?
Isla is looking around in case anybody drops a soul coin.
What you've noticed here is that the people here that are definitely exchanging currency, no one has actually exchanged a soul coin.
She's
That
still
you-
keeping an eye out.
Yeah. Though you did see somebody exchange a year of their life. It was a dragon looking creature, or half dragon looking creature, and you see that Laku literally was leapt over here, and it seemed like he licked the side of the dude's face, and you see like the fumes of like soul like essence begin to kind of evaporate and go into Laku, and he just like goes into like a euphoric kind of moment there, and he closes his eyes and just flips away.
That's fair. Getting licked by a dragon would take a couple years off my life too.
You broke the DM with that one.
That's the same.
This is what I imagine it to look like from over there.
Wow.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. The father
It's pretty,
things.
pretty much. He's like, it's
Nice
it's
Chianti.
orgasmic. It's just like is this literally see euphoria look on his face.
Is this whole time in the restaurant considered a short? Are we considering that a short rest at all?
100%.
So
Isn't it because
It's
probably a long rest at this point? I don't think we're doing anything else today. Hunter
You
just
guys
wants to
doing anything else
relax.
today?
We don't know.
I want to heal
I'm
too.
chilling.
well, like, what do you guys want to do? You guys
I'm
can't
gonna
definitely
look for a charismatic female dragon ball if there's one around.
They have a variety of colors. Any particular color?
Nope, doesn't matter.
All right, roll me a
Ah,
d20.
black one. Give me a black. Black dragon.
Give me a d10. All right.
My lucky
All
number.
right. All right. She's looks like roughly a 7 in the looks department.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
7 out of 20.
7 out of 100. That's
kind of
wild.
100.
7 out of 100. That's wild.
You got 7% press.
That's not even.
Tomato.
That's a booger wolf.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's a butter. Dude, that's a bad bar night right there. Did you put her back in the bar?
He's like, keep these drinks coming.
Okay.
The 7 turns to an 8.
What to put on my beer
She's
goggles.
pretty. Drink till she's pretty. That's all I gotta do.
I need about 30 more of these and a lower self-esteem, man. You know, but you definitely
7's good. Not-
No, the 7's good. No, 7's good. Good. I'll say the 7 out of
That's a
100.
solid
That's-
number.
Yeah, 7's good.
Oh.
Yeah, solid. Yeah. So, do you approach or like?
Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna approach.
Okay.
And
What
I'm
you
just
gonna
gonna
say?
basically say a line like, I'm new here. I'm learning Draconic, and I'm gonna say all this in Draconic, and then I'll say, can I test out a Draconic phrase? Make sure I'm saying it right.
She looks at you and smiles and says, "Sure, you definitely can. I am here. I am.
And I make a comment on how I love the color of her scales.
All right. As you say this, give me a persuasion roll and see how well you land this.
Persuasion.
You got this,
Not
Bardic
my highest
Inspiration.
thing.
You get your
But
inspiration.
we will credit.
Hey,
Don't
roll your
need it.
Not
Don't
even.
need it.
You might.
Anyway.
Might. Hey, there you go. With a
Damn.
24, she's like, wow, well, you got it just right. Having said, I'm not really the biggest fan of humans.
Oh damn! You got a nat 20. You still got shut down.
Yeah, like, well, not
That's
everybody
liar.
wants to fuck a, yeah, not everybody,
That's
like,
liar.
This game is rigged.
no when hold 'em, no when fold 'em, no
Well,
when
I wasn't trying to
walk away.
sleep with a dragonborn, by the way.
No.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to
Uh-huh.
that's a
How
man.
charismatic you were and how you
Mhm.
said it, she assumes like, oh, okay, I know where this is going. She's like, I don't want to waste your time, but I'm really not.
It's not you, it's me.
I'm only into black dragonborns. You know.
He's like, you got to be from a certain area, talking some vernacular, preferable to dragons. But
You
she's
sure this dragon's not a gold dragon?
well, you ain't
Gold
messing with no
digging
gold
dragon?
Right.
No broke dragon.
Look, broke dragon over here, guys.
But I just want to make some small talk, and then I was going to
Good.
kind of ask her what she knows about the tournaments.
Oh, well, these tournaments are held usually every 6 months or whenever Banging is bored. So it can vary from once every 6 months to once every 3 days to once every year. It really just depends on how bored she gets. But that being said, I think the next one is being held in a couple of days from now. So I think
What about
that's-
the type of contestants? Who fights in these? Anybody, or there's like some champions?
People from all walks of life. It's the only time that people that are, generally speaking, hostile to baking are actually allowed in the city. Though they do have to follow a strict code of ethics and laws, or they get sent to the wall. Surprisingly enough, there has been the amount of people that have actually been sent to the wall aren't from the tournament. Is really from those that come to the city and try to attack the city under false pretenses of being in the tournament. They get sent to the wall.
Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. You got to forgive my manners. By the way, my name is Hunter. What is your name?
My name is. 1 second here. My name is.
Roll a random red
No,
name generator.
no. I got my dragon. I generated. I got my dragon. I got 276 dragon names here, guys. Her name is Zerindar.
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 Are we lucky in that pronunciation?
We're not locked into that pronunciation. That just might change.
Felix is never going to learn how to read with this.
I'll say Zerindar.
Macabre?
Macabre. I'll tell her Zerindar. Those are my friends over there. Gonna go have some more drinks with them. I really appreciate the information. You're welcome to join if you would like. And as I said, I'm Hunter.
It says, yes. That being said, even though I'm not really into that. I also don't work here either. Though there are definitely black dragonborns here that do, I think, work. Do that kind of work if you're interested, but that's not really my job. I don't really work here. I actually work in the pottery, Bali's Pottery. Have you heard of it?
I have not.
We make fine pottery. We have pottery classes there. So
Really?
if you do find a girlfriend, you can take her there.
Oh, I'm not looking for a girlfriend. Not in my current line of work, I should say.
Well, you should. You look like adventurers. Being an adventurer must be a lonely life.
Oh, that's why I have my friends.
I mean, lonely in the other lonely, not like lonely for friends. Lonely as in like partners.
Well, if I must be frank with you, I've had some things happen recently that makes me want to just take a break from that for a while.
I understand. Did your lover get killed by an evil villain
Something
or
like that.
ne'er-do-well?
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna nudge Isla and be like, "What is he feeling right now?"
oh man, what are you feeling?
Yeah.
Swing.
He's just like, oh shit, I wanna fuck up, man. Well,
Are
How
you
do you
here
feel?
drinking, or are you just?
I'm definitely drinking. She just knocks down one back and she smiles.
What is it that you're drinking?
He's not answering.
I'm drinking some fine bourbon mead.
I'll send some over here.
Oh, absolutely.
Hunter, what are you feeling?
I'm gonna come back to the table and tell you.
All right. And she says, "Well, thank you for the mead." She
Rejected.
smiles. I think said,
I
definitely.
don't think it's going well.
Do you feel sad or do you feel?
No,
Hunter
it
can
was
do
it was
better.
really kind of awkward. I think I just was
Does it
trying to
feel
make small
awkward?
talk with her, and she act like I was trying to pick her up or something.
I mean, you did ask
Usually what
about
people
the women
do.
who work here. So
What you say?
you did ask about the women who worked here, like almost right off the bat. So
But not to her.
fair assumption.
I didn't ask
But you
her
were trying
that.
to pick her up.
Woman instinct. She's like intuition. She's like, hold on. I think he's. Let me check my radar.
Hunter,
here.
don't even try to
She's
play. You know, if
fine.
she gave you the chance, you would have.
No, I mean I am fascinated with dragons. I'm not gonna lie about that, especially black ones. Did you see how shiny her scales are? It's beautiful. But I've never tried that
Every
before.
furry. Every
So
furry on our fucking
maybe
Discord.
in there somewhere, so maybe a little, but too early.
First-
Maybe after
first
some
time
more
for everything.
drinks.
Wait,
Yes.
hold on, back up. You've said you've never tried that before. Have you tried other things before?
Oh, do you really want to know that?
What do you mean by other things?
I thought he was saving himself for his wife that wasn't
For
his wife.
marriage. He said, fuck that. We city boys around here, dog.
So I'm like, I'm
No,
right here,
he's
Isla.
only saving
Um,
that for marriage.
Others
what is it,
fine.
Cap?
I'm right here. I can hear you.
Finger stuff and butt stuff doesn't
What
count.
is different? I'm asking you. Have you tried other things before?
Well, I think I might have, what happened. I think it might have been something before the eating. I don't really remember that much. So I don't know. You tell me. Have you tried anything before?
Everybody turns to Isla.
That was how many guys were on that ship? You said
Oh,
That's
jeez.
my family.
I
That's
think it was all
disgusting.
guys
All
and
of
just
them?
her, I believe. I think she was the only.
Okay,
You were the
yeah,
only
no,
female. Did you
that's
tell me you were the
disgusting.
only female on that big ship, Isla?
I was the only female. They were. Yeah. Look, okay, fine.
there wasn't like the stray deckhand you guys picked up. I mean,
Yeah,
it's lonely out
Jack
there.
from the South End didn't come on the boat. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna work for a little bit. No,
The ship in the entire time you grew up on it never docked once. Strange port.
Dogs. I've read a lot of books. I've never actually done anything.
So you're a nerd.
I mean, she does have a way
Yes.
with words.
I'm a huge nerd.
Well, what about you, Ren?
Oh, hell no.
No, what?
Don't tell me you all died a virgin.
Are you?
Maybe that's what we all have in
No.
common.
No, I got mine.
Oh, sorry. In that one right there.
So three of us are virgins and two of us are not. Is that what we're saying here? Is everybody being honest?
No, I lost mine.
Oh,
I certainly didn't lose it to that group after we got back to the Gilded Thread, I'll tell you that.
That was a real time. Oh my god. Well,
Okay, so only two of us are virgins.
Oh, I thought Ren. Didn't you just? Hold
No,
on.
Yeah.
Now I'm confused.
I am too. What does she mean, Isla?
I don't know.
What do you mean, Ren?
No, I lost mine.
Oh,
Okay,
Sorry.
so
what do you mean you lost it? What does that mean?
what's what people call it?
He lost it and
Lose your
someone else
Well, I
found
virginity.
mean, lost it.
Hey,
City boy.
Because it's not really
Okay,
yours anymore if you
I
get
know
rid of
Felix will tell me. Felix, what do they mean when they say they lost it? I don't. What is lost it?
it. God.
I heard somebody say that they lost it.
Lost what?
Their virginity.
Oh,
Come on, man.
oh,
I know you grew up way out there. You never heard that?
no.
Oh yeah. That's what
So,
happens. The boy
how does-
finds it or
how-
takes it, and the girl loses it.
How does one go about losing their virginity, say if they wanted to?
You talking about yourself?
There was a mama story.
Just anyone, if anyone wanted to.
Find somebody.
Okay.
Well, for me, it was pretty. It was behind a restaurant in a back alley. A little awkward at first, but you know,
Isn't that where you got killed?
not the
Oh.
same alley.
Oh,
There was a lot of alleys
Wait,
in Iron Gate.
Didn't she
Iron
get
Gate's a big
killed
city.
with live?
Kind of.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
Red. Red.
oh, oh.
hold on. You and Live were in a back alley.
Hmm.
City boys.
Losing your virginities.
And you
Hold
lost it.
on, that happened at a
Not
different
in
time.
here.
I was 16 when I lost mine. I was 22 when I got murdered. So
That's a different kind of alley right there.
Yeah.
you ain't wrong there.
That's a different kind of play too. Holy. It's a different kind of play.
Different kind of alley. I like that
That's a different kind of alley. What? Yo, I just mentioned pottery, guys. What?
one.
Yo,
You got everybody in their feels with the whole ghost theme.
Yeah, I
going on.
That's how I imagine it playing out.
yo, I swear, bro. The amount, like,
Hunter Swayze.
dude, that should have been an Ichi, bro. That movie right there, bro. The amount of fucking random sexual innuendos in that movie, bro, was insane. Remember they fucking slept in the bed, like, oh no, it's gonna be beside you. I'm like, yeah. The fucking.
Hey, do you think they'll put us up for the night somewhere in here?
No, I didn't ask. It's not that. What time is it?
It is like 10 a.m.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
You trying to go to sleep already?
Oh, I didn't
We
know
have
what
a
time
problem.
it was. The time is moving so slow here.
It's like, wow, this is a long ass lunch. It's a long ass breakfast. Damn, dude. But yeah, I mean, you guys are definitely kind of. I mean, you guys are putting. You guys could just lay up and it was a pretty intense day. That being said, you guys do know now the tournament is in 2 days. Here, so you guys have that. There's also a play tonight as well too.
Yeah, I want to
Um,
check out the scaled odium after we clean up and finish here. Want to check that out. How far is it from here?
Well, you guys ask around. You definitely would know after asking around for a second. About like
Yeah.
a mile, half mile. So like,
You guys want to go check out the place for the play? Maybe I can get a part. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to break through.
Hey, that last song you played, I was feeling that. It reminded me of the battle, the hunt. It was so good.
It's one of my favorite songs to play.
That image is such a strange image to just look at, like look back to.
His
Look-
face is
ah,
so weird.
it's like I look
The
away,
wrong
then I look
time.
back.
It's the least sexy. Like
Yeah,
you look,
like from
It's almost like he just bust one off or something, bro. It's like pottery.
bro,
the audience
like-
has no idea what we're talking
Why,
about.
like,
It's,
like, okay, like, why it's so strange is that, like, right? I'm
it's
looking
like,
at,
oh,
I'm looking at like zooms like that, and then like out of the corner of my eye, I see the face, and it's fucking me up. I see like a random smile. I'm like, wait, what? But
Oh, you know what we can do? I forgot we can do this. See something.
mm,
Yes.
Oh, he's
Boom.
gonna show the chat.
hey, oh
Oh,
no,
it's a-
Ugh.
was it
Let's
above
cut
that?
off. Yeah, it's below that. Oh my
It's-
god!
I've been trying to get a perfect still of that.
Oh,
This is
dude,
bad,
dude, this is a clip. Don't like, oh.
Oh,
Oh god.
That is a strange image. But yeah, would you guys like to go to the scale Orium and check out and see what's going on there while we enjoy strange ghost images?
Lord.
sure,
So
why not?
All right.
Hey, so while we're
uh,
walking, I want to ask Felix, Ren, and Live. So, you guys don't believe in your first and true and one and only love?
No, we city boys. Fuck up.
No, what is that? What do you mean, first and only?
Well, you're promised to someone, and that person belongs to you, and you belong to them, and you build a family together and have kids.
I learned real quick that there's nothing promised in this world. You got to take what you can get half the time. Seize the moment.
And Live, you believe this too?
Nah, some of it just kind of happens on a bet.
And I'm just gonna look at Ren.
It's
I'm not
just
gonna
an
say
act, right?
anything.
Stock is cheap.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of stuff like that, like in stories Cassian would say, like, but I only hear that in like fairy tales where there's like a prince and princess and they're promised to each other. That stuff doesn't exist. Usually it's like, in the back of the carriage because you guys are bored and you don't have anything else to do, and it's a girl you've been sweet on for a while, and you finally get the courage to say something, and next thing you know it,
1 + 1.
there you go.
And
I was
hey,
definitely
bravo
nervous
you.
the first time. I don't know about you guys. But, oh man, I
like,
definitely didn't last very long either. That was embarrassing.
What do you
lot of
mean it
information.
didn't last long? It's supposed to be forever, isn't it?
Sex education.
He's not talking about the relationship.
No, we went after it second time. I think I'm better in the second round, but
So there's rounds to this.
sometimes it's one and done. But you know what?
Big glass of water and half a sandwich, and away you go.
Yeah.
Well, props to you if you can stick to your promises and stuff like that. Have at it.
Well, I can't now because my promise is no longer alive, I'm assuming.
We'll make a new promise now that you're going to get laid. Or find the true love of your life. But I think the first one's much easier to do.
Yes, and the easiest thing is not always the right thing.
Yeah,
My
but
father
it's
told
sometimes
me
the fun
that-
thing.
My father told me that true love brings the most out of a man.
Save all of them, the city boy though. City boys! City boys. Oh god.
You're a
yes.
hopeless romantic, Hunter. That's nice to hear.
I
In
think
my
you're
experience,
right.
sex is never as romantic, and it's never what you think it will be.
It
Usually
never
it's-
is.
Better.
Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's
Usually
it's
it's
not
after
so
the,
good.
4th, 5th, 6th, 12th time.
Definitely after 4. The first 2 are fucking awkward as shit, dude. Like
Ren's gonna look to Isla.
Yeah,
Did
we-
you
we
scare
still-
away all the men with your
Hey, we're
words?
still in character, Val.
I'm a character too as a narrator. I'm a character too. The narrator is saying the narrator is
Is it
saying
because you
as
drove
you
them
guys
all
are
away?
talking. It's like
The
as you
voice
guys are
of God
talking.
just rings. The voice of God rings out over the grid as we're walking.
It says, yeah, 1 or 2 times is really awkward. The first 2 are really awkward, and then you gotta kind of we gotta find out what you like, what you don't like, what
what
doesn't
they
work.
like, what
Doesn't
they
work.
don't
It's like, no, my backer, I got a bad knee. It's not gonna work for me, kind of thing.
What's the best lighting?
Lighting. Oh,
or no lighting at all.
No lighting.
Appropriate amount of drinks, you know?
No, how much cover? To cover? No, not too much cover. We all been there.
Where to finish off,
it's
where
too
to
much,
clean
like,
up
it's like,
afterwards.
like you get hot. Like too much fun.
Exit
That's what I'm
strategy.
saying. Why are you using the covers?
Because okay, some people get cold. Some people, okay. Yes, guys, as we got
You're doing it wrong.
Well, no, I don't get cold. I'm just saying that get cold, man.
Isla, what are you talking
Legs get
about?
cold. Your legs get cold.
You didn't know about
Legs
this.
get- what? You said your ankles have never gotten cold before, like your ankles never got cold. That's crazy, bro. Okay, the narrator says that your ankles never get cold. strange. That's a strange
You should
statement.
keep your shoes on.
Dude, what is it, a porno, dude? No, I ain't doing this shit. So.
You have to have traction. You have to have grip.
Can we just get that viewer discretion is advised?
Who the fuck is
Like, wow.
I was talking about to keep your ankles warm.
It's like
Yeah,
those. It's like the
right.
first couple of UFCs where the guy came in with the shoes on, the wrestling shoes.
Mine do. I have like
Dude,
these.
the full gi on, man. The full gi on. Like, dude, what is the karate practice? Oh, fucking full gi, dude. Come on, Scoobs.
I got the split between the big toe and the next toe.
You know, fucking
Ninja shoe.
fucking shower shoes on. Shower shoes. Extra traction.
You don't want to be slipping and sliding while you're slipping and sliding.
Get on knee pads. His ankles, guys. Anyway, guys, we didn't cancel today. Joe was here. That being said, while we discuss the ins and outs and the birds and bees of all kinds of stuff there, that being said, you guys definitely head over to the scaled Ordium, and you see that it is actually pretty big. It's about 2 stories. In front of it, there's definitely kind of a greeter. He's also a dragonborn as well. This one is actually green, and he says to you, "Greetings, treasured guests of Beijing. It is nice to meet you. My name is Drakar."
That's what's up.
I am a famed thespian of the skilled Ordium.
You see Felix lean into Hunter. That means she likes girls.
She? What?
Not a she?
No, I said I am not a she. I am a male dragonborn.
Oh.
See, Felix, you try to trick me
Oh.
with your little alley stuff.
Hey,
There's no alleys behind this building.
There are no alleys
They're
here.
all closed.
It's only city boys.
we can go find one.
So I can find an alley.
I think he's going to fix your issue.
You're gonna find a clean something, I guess.
A new
So-
promise.
It's a new campaign. Okay, so the rest of the campaign might be on a different website, guys. Dude, we keep going like this, guys. The whole thing. It's like Song and
A
Serpent
much
Spider
different
after
audience
hours.
has tuned in.
After hours. Song and Serpent Spider.
This is the Patreon content.
Exactly. There we go.
Patreon exclusive. It's like, guys, you need an uncensored
We need more
version.
gold coins for the cam show.
It's like, oh god, dude, can you imagine, dude, having like a D&D adult? That'd be crazy.
It has to exist.
Oh, I'm
It-
sure
it-
it does.
it's like
Rule
Rule
34.
34.
Now we
If
can
not,
corner
this
the
is somebody's
market real
private
quick.
game, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's like somebody's out here really going crazy. Like, holy, that's a different kind of game, boys and girls, and all those in between, whatever.
There's a new meaning to D6.
Oh my god.
See, if
Let's move on.
you'd have said D12, I would have been there with you.
Oh, alright, guys. So
Bullshit,
it's time.
D12.
All right, so
Insight check.
All right, so guys, we're gonna take a break here, guys. 15-minute break. I'm gonna segue into that, and we'll figure out what's going on inside of the Skilled Ordium with our 15-minute break, guys. If we don't come back, you know where to
While
find
we
us.
cool our jet in the back alley. apparently.
This is called a tangent.
That's what I'm saying.
He had to cut us off.
And you want to be like, viewer, sure, like, yeah, this is now an adult. But yes, we'll be back at 15, guys.
Tune
15.
into HBO after 12 o'clock.
My name is Dutan Fillmore, the famous Fillmores on the island of Shabai in the land of Talut. You look like a weary one. Come. Let me tell you the story how I got me first 2 jobs. When I was a wee pup, around 50 human years, mind you, I fantasized about adventuring from beyond the rocky hills of Gnome Rock Gorge. Back then, it was rather taboo for a gnome of stone and standing to leave his home for Gullyland. Nevertheless, I felt it was almost my civic duty for me to see the wilds of the world and to share my gifts with it. So, early one morning, I sets out with Betsy. Oh, by the way, that was my ox. Back then, I had nothing but my wits, a short staff, and enough coin to find the nearest cartographer, and I was traveling with Betsy. So, girding myself up, I traveled south and entered the first gully town I saw, Piedmont Fort. Now, Piedmont Fort was full of your tall folks, buzzing around like bees, never your minding, having you strained in your midst. I didn't have to travel in there for too long before I heard the familiar sounds of merriment and the slashing of liquids. I quickly tied Betsy to the outpost outside of the tavern and took a peek through the window. You can never be too careful with your tall folks around, no offense, mind you. Anyway, everyone inside was having such a great time, and I know through my limited experience that a little drinking can loosen the tongue, so I quickly decided that this would be the best place to find said cartographer, or so I thought. Oh, what was I? Oh, yes. So, I made my way in and found the rather quietest place by the bar when all of a sudden this human peers down at me and asked me in common if I wanted a spirit. Of course you need a spirit, I told him, but I'm really looking for is a cartographer. Now, maybe my coming was a little rusty, I'll give him that, but the next thing you know, some lass comes over and starts gyrating on me parts like a well-oiled sprocket. Now, mind you, I was only 50 years of age at the time, but before I knew it, all me coin was gone, and including Betsy. I must have cried a full river the next day. So now, what was I to do? I lost all me coin, Betsy was gone too, and I didn't have a friend in the world, or so I thought, when this lass comes down the stairs and gives me the biggest hug and kiss that my kind ever had. You see, I don't mean to brag and all, but I found out I do have a way with the lasses. Anyway, before long, I was earning coin, washing dishes by day, and satisfying by night. So, there you have it. That's how I got me first 2 jobs.
You are claimed. The sea has claimed you. Isla Rumpton. To the murky depths, it greets you with open arms across the expanse of tens of thousands of leagues. It heard your knock, kicking and splashing at its door. But it didn't rush to answer, but simply waited for you to come in, willingly or no. 'Tis a trivial thing of little consequence of your arrival. You are claimed. The sea has claimed you. Yet another seeks your soul with power over the sea and the lands. Well, for now, you are released, but mark well this. The way is always open. Simply knock once more.
Searching! Yeah. There we go. Found one! Oh, this one is promising. Look at how lazy this one was in her life. Now this is interesting. She is a fighter underneath it all, but she thinks this is all just a dream. This one will be perfect to reflect your essence, Weaver. Of course, not the laziness, but as part of your physical essence. I doubt this one would even care. Let's give her power to wield and see if that quells her slothfulness. Bring me the spider legs. Oh, yes. This will do nicely.
I'll be your gloom stalker. Gloomstalker Ranger, I fill you with danger. Hunt with a quiver, got arrows to deliver. To my mark, my enemies, they never been a friend to me. Loaded up that thunder, got lightning so frightening. With ice I will fire, Priscilla's desire. The screams are like a choir, that ice burns like fire. With a brain freeze like holy, leave them open like rat cheese. Then they get that walloping, put them back on their knees. Time for that effigy, looking around but you can't see me. Initiative count, 1, 2, 3, shots in the dark. Now they sleep, I'm gon' move, I'm gon' creep, swirl away like autumn leaves. They don't know just who I be, I'm the gloom stalker, D&D. Hunter.
Coming soon. The Arena of Champions D&D PvP. Stay tuned to Advent 5 and prepare to see who is the best at carnage and bloodshed. Gather your team and compete for in-game prizes and glory. The Arena of Champions D&D PvP.
Coming soon.
D&D Stalkers.
can still see your mouth.
We're good. And we're rolling. We're live. All right, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're good. So, we pick up with the party going to or fill out the Scarlet's Odium. So, the Drakar would tell you all that that the play is tonight at 7 p.m. If you guys would like to attend as honored guests of Beijing, the entry is free.
That's nice.
Oh, well,
Seems a
excellent.
little weird that everything that we are getting here is free.
I'm all about it. Hey, what's the play about? Do you need any extras? Any musical numbers? I'm pretty
Are
skilled.
you some kind of bard
Well, yeah.
or minstrel? Ah, could you do a sample performance? I can. If you definitely need my eye test, you can definitely we definitely are down on a few people. We can definitely use some
What was that
minstrel.
guy's name you played for earlier? Zyphon? He said he would
Oh,
even give you a
Zyphon.
recommendation.
Oh, Zyphon recommends you?
Yeah, you can talk to him. He said,
I
check
believe it.
this
No,
place out.
no one uses Zyphon without him. I mean, where Alaska did that turn into a rabbit. So yeah, absolutely. Please come in, and he would kind of lead you the way. And
What time is it now?
it is like 12.
Okay.
Could you have definitely fuck around?
It's going so slow.
Like yeah, you guys are just driving, talking here. And yeah,
We were having dinner drinks at 9 a.m.
yeah. Just on the top by, you're like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little after drinks there.
Day drinking.
But as you kind of
Y'all a bunch of alcoholics.
Sorry, he's
Cut
on
off plays
chocolate.
today.
Oh, Felix, get that got some milk or something on your
what's that?
face.
Right here?
Yeah.
Did I get it?
It's on both sides. It's actually all the way
Okay.
around your mouth.
Oh, okay.
What kind
I
of
got
drinking
it.
were you doing?
Yeah, I was thirsty.
Different kind of drink.
Here,
we call.
let me do this. You see a whir of magic kind of sparkle across, cleans
Yeah.
prestidigitation. There we go. I gotta
There
look
we
good if I'm gonna do an audition.
Yeah, and you might want to save some of that for us because I really don't want to go in here all stinky and nasty. Later on,
Yes.
at 7 or whatever, maybe we should clean up.
You should probably do that now. Actually, go
All
ahead.
right. Live just kind of runs his hand in front of your face, and we'll do the same thing.
It's like president. As you guys presumably all do that and clean up, looking.
It's the
very
magic
nice.
scrubbers.
Get that OxyClean going on right now. Get all them dry stains.
Billy Mays comes up.
Billy Mays here. Oh, OxyClean, dude, that should.
R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in peace. But you guys do go inside. It is a definitely a nice wooden bed. It's definitely open on the top, so it's almost like what is it? An
An
atrium?
air amphitheater.
Amphitheater. Yes, because I know the difference between these things. As you go to, it's almost like a large amphitheater here. This thing probably seats maybe 500 to 1,000, probably 750 ish. So it's a pretty big building, pretty big amphitheater here. And as you guys kind of go inside as well, you see that Drakar would say, "Please give me a moment and let me bring out Brizix. Be careful, she's a bit flamboyant." And he would go away. He said, "Stay here, don't touch anything." And he would go. As you look around here, if you kind of wait when you come back, this place is every single kind of seat here is kind of covered in a fine red velvet. It was definitely more meant for the more higher established kind of clientele. You definitely think that it's probably the place is open because dragons are the main people that live here. So I think people definitely perch on the edge of the building to look as well. Those that can't transform into humanoid shapes. And after a few minutes, you see that a rather proportional fairy would appear. She has long golden blonde hair, red cheeks, and glassy blue eyes, and as she would come out, she's about 3 feet tall, floating with her small fairy wings. On her back, it looks to be a clarinet, and she comes out and she says, in this like full minstrel garb, "Greetings! I am Grizzlefix. Nice to meet you. I hear that one of you is a fine minstrel that is trying to join this troupe, at least for to play tonight or tomorrow, or the night or later this week. Is this true?"
It is true. This place is incredible. Do you fill up this entire place?
Absolutely. People come from all over the multiverse to experience the fine delights and the fine storytelling we have here at the Skilled Audio.
Ooh. Would there be any special guests we should know of?
Tis not tonight.
Hmm.
We're trying a new play tonight of Dragon and Men, but it should definitely be a home crowd hit if you get my drift.
Well, nice to meet you, Grizzlefix. My name is Felix. Our names are kind of close, don't you think?
Close enough for me to give you a chance. Show me your dance moves.
All right. Prepare. You see him throw off his coat. Turns around, just like
The cloak flaps in the back.
yeah.
There's
Turns
like a puddle in the
hands
back
up.
and his cloak just went in. Don't you wanna? Okay, never mind.
It feels just he's like this. Give me a performance check, Felix, as you're doing your fine performance. Ooh, with a nat one, which is 18. You definitely do it, and you almost slip leaning forward. It's almost as if you like the Michael Jackson lean when he leans too forward. You lean a little too forward and stumble just a bit.
I'm gonna walk backwards and hit him as he's doing that, and I grab him like, "Oh, that's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. My bad,
All
Felix."
Felix,
I will say I'm not a trained dancer. I'm more of a musician, but
Felix,
let me
Felix,
warm up.
Felix. No, Felix, you forgot your metronome to time your steps. Remember?
One,
And I'm
two,
gonna
three,
walk
one,
up
two.
and I'm gonna take a gear and set it down in front of in like next to him, tap him on the I kind of tap him with it. Turns into a metronome and I'm gonna cast
hey.
Is the
and
target.
so the first roll you make is gonna be a nat 20.
Oh.
Now restart with this rolling. Okay, ready? And it'll hit the metronome to start the ticking.
All right, you get a 38 on your next performance check, as she asks you next to act. How does this metronome affect your acting ability?
Well, watch. Felix, go ahead. Watch. Go ahead.
Single man play, like fucking Mike Tyson over here.
So wait, it follows sequence. It goes to a 1. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Until I drop. No, if you just do the one
No, it's
performance check, you're
concentration.
gonna get the 20, and then I'll just drop concentration.
This is true. It is really good. At a comment, it is very good. Yes.
It's a little crazy. All right. So give me a second. Let me get into character. Lion face, lemon face, lion face. You just a couple vocal exercises.
Yeah.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the teeth. Okay. To be or not to be.
And that becomes a nat 20.
And as you say this, she gets enraptured in your voice and what you're saying. She says, "What is to be or not to be? I've never felt so compelled to hear the words that are coming out of your mouth. These shoulders, the drooped arms. You can really feel the emotion radiating from your performance. It feels I am enamored by this. You may please. There's not a lead spot, but there is a supporting actor slot.
You get a supporting role, which makes sense. Opening night, just
because
joining in, 100%.
I'm not too proud to play the supporting actor.
All right. So I will give you the basic story beat of Dragon and Men. Follows a dragon and her best friend. there was a war between humans and dragons, and the dragon meets a human and decides that they're not that bad, and then the human meets the dragon that they're also not that bad. And they discover that they have mutual kinship between each other, and they need to learn to be together to survive a oncoming threat against a large giant army. They band together to defeat them and form a lasting bond. That is of dragon and men.
Wow. You see one tear just rolling it. What a beautiful story. I can't wait. And who am I to play
You
in
are
this
playing.
story?
Isla, he's still acting. Look.
She looks at you.
Trying to get the part.
She says, you are playing the human man that she meets, a supporting role. His name is Nazleth. And I shall make sure that she writes it down and says, here, this is the actual preferred writing of the name itself, Nazleth. And the female dragon, that's going to be the lead role in this. Her name is Bastus.
Felix, she said human man that falls in love, right? You made Molly go to the makeup chair pretty quickly to look more human, if that's the case.
Oh, well. I think I've got it covered. And we'll cast a spell.
That'll do, laddie. That'll do. As you change into the description of what she describes Nazalab to you, and she says, "This will be live. There'll be 2 acts. The first act is them meeting. Oh no, 3 acts. Sorry, 3. The first act is them starting off as enemies in an intense fight before greatly wounding each other and learning kinship. The second one is discovering their bond and who they are as people and what it means to be allies of a different race of people and tolerance. And just thirdly, the third act is coming together to stop a great threat to the giants." To look at all of you. So.
Can't wait.
All right.
So that's gonna be fun.
I will take Felix. You may go now, the rest of you. And she literally grabs Felix.
What's the best seats in the house? What seats are our seats gonna be for this
She
performance?
says, on guest of begging, I will have you sit up front. Actually, not up front. That's actually the best seats. She'd actually have you sit on the second floor to the east. So you got
Balcony seating?
balcony seating. Good seating because
That's
that's close.
the
You can't really
goose
see
right?
shit. Yeah. Because if you
Alright.
sit too close, you can't really see the entire thing. I didn't realize that. So, yeah, you don't want to sit too close. But yes, she would tell you that. He says, yes, I will take your friend here, and please, I'll have him until the rest of the night here, so come back at 7 o'clock. Bye!
Felix,
wait,
Felix,
before you
don't have too
leave.
much fun.
Madam, could you suggest a good place where we might go and freshen up and, make accommodations to stay after the play?
Well, I heard the Bloody One's a good place. They have rooms there.
Oh, okay.
Alright, bye! But she's pushing Felix in the back.
Felix, you sure
Felix,
you're gonna...
don't have too much
Oh,
fun.
okay.
Bye, guys. I got this. Show up to the show. Tell people about me.
Spread
All
the
right.
word. Alright, so she's doing that with Felix right now for the rest of the day. Alright, what is everybody else doing here until 7 o'clock to see Felix?
Isla, do you wanna just wander and just take a look, see what's here? Like,
Yeah, scan peruse.
Amanda.
Is there a marketplace?
Oh, yes, 100%.
Brett, you wanna come? Let's just go take a walk. We got what,
Yeah,
like
so-
7 hours to kill?
Drop
Go
till
walk
you
around
drop.
in there.
You guys want to walk to the marketplace?
Yeah.
Sure.
Good thing I generated all the NPCs there. Cracks knuckles.
No wonder he sounded so excited.
Alright.
It's like he knows us.
Looks like good thing because everyone wants to go to the marketplace. Alright.
Well, I don't want to go to another church. Like,
Yeah, we've been at the church, we've been at the tavern. What else are we gonna do?
Alright, well, you guys go to the marketplace.
We could go hunting.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
Not sure what's
Let's
here
Go hunt
though.
a dragon?
Yeah, we can't
I-
hunt
not
dragons.
particularly.
I was gonna say,
No.
what is around here in the
But
wild?
the dragons
Like,
have to eat too, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah, and I
they
don't
def-
think they're going to be happy if we hunt their food.
You feel that's probably not good. The dragon definitely
We don't
fly
want
around.
all their food. I'm sure they could spare one deer.
Have you met many dragons? I don't think they like sharing.
I met one, a black one. Did you see her?
Yeah, she was shiny.
They're
Yes.
all seen her. She tried to kill you. Right? That's one. Okay.
No, the one at the
Wait,
bar.
what?
Not the one he talks to.
I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I think I've all seen the dragon that tried to kill you all at level 6. But yeah. So as you get to the marketplace here, you see that it is a bustling marketplace. Let me actually show you what it looks like. That has. Why did I do that? Scoops, why?
That's a good question.
And
Why?
They say, why? Tell them that it's human nature.
Tell me why.
I'm not sure
Ain't
that
nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why. Alright, so this is what you see here. Mistake. Tell me. Damn it! Fuck!
This is gonna be the running joke, like
My cat is
now.
selling that new Mexican meth that got the blue crystals.
Oh my god, you're right.
Walter White over here. Listen, why is it clear? Why is it
Walter
clear?
White paws.
Yeah. He said, I am the one that paws. It is a large bustling, with all kinds of, it's all dragonborn and Lithofolk and kobolds here selling a variety of goods. But you definitely see some fishmongers, some people selling a variety of entertainment here, small guard station. You see a couple of booksellers here. You see as well some poulter, a couple of peddlers here selling a variety of goods. You also see some jewelry here, some cloths, some food sellers fruit vendors. You also
Food trucks.
some pewtersmiths, and yeah. Actually, hold on, wait. Actually, Isla, you see that there's someone selling Isla burgers here.
You? Guys, my buns are over there.
Let me see.
Are those meatless too?
All of them have meat. All of them have meat in the buns. They all have meat.
Come on, Felix, pull up the where's the beef little.
We have the meats. All of the buns have meat. Wow, that is a statement. That is a statement, guys. Yeah, but people some variety of goods here. Does anything catch your eye? Maybe some fresh fish, some fine jewelry, some fine clothes, maybe some books here. There's also a bookseller as well. There's also a variety of goods here. Some perfumers. What would catch anyone's eye, or something here catch your eye?
Wait. Guys, we haven't tried the Isla buns yet. We have to go try them.
We just ate.
Yeah, but we haven't tried these.
I mean, I'll get one to go. I'll get one to go.
Well, I'm going to go try them.
As you go up to the vendor here, it's actually a female kobold. She's actually white, and she says her name is Erin. And she says, I am an officially licensed Isla bun seller. I got my official license from the Gilded Thread. And these are, so we have the cheese Isla buns. We have the non-cheese ones. We also have the deluxe that has the bacon and also lettuce, tomatoes as well too. Sauce, no sauce. That is also handled separately. We also have the golden doubloon tots as well. The doubloon size tots as well. Also have the king special, which is 6 sets of buns, and a variety of shapes and sizes.
I'd love a deluxe Isla buns with the gold doubloon tots. Absolutely.
All right. Would you like? Hey, so would you like a fries and shake with that drink as well, or would you like something else?
All shake for me.
Yeah, you gotta have the shake. Come on now.
All right. She says, "Okay, cool." And this thing, and she hands you the shake. She turns it upside down. This shake is indeed thick. And she hands you the shake. And she hands you the shake as well. And the Isla
You didn't
bun.
shimmy. You didn't shimmy. Hold on. You gotta shimmy first.
Yeah, she actually, as she turns upside down, she actually puts a spoon in there and turns it a full turn. No drops. This shit is thick. Double C.
Thicker than a Snicker.
Thick. You gotta say that shit like you got a lisp in it. As she hands you this as well too. This is in the Isla. You actually probably see it up close. It's actually almost like empanada or something like that, or like a Jamaican beef patty. It's like all of it's inside of a large kind of like a nice fluffy bun. All of this kind of baked inside of it, and it is thick. This thing is easily like a half-pound burger. So you're getting full of this motherfucker, man. These tots as well too. They gave you 5 large like silver double like gold blooms, like tater tots out of a balloon shape. And it is all served in like a nice little basket that says the Isla Way, and it's kind of like her Isla on a ship pointing with a tricorn hat on.
Man, this just looks delicious.
Isla, do you make money off of this?
No, I don't. But I look damn delicious.
I feel like you should make money off of this.
You are.
Isla, do you want an Isla burger?
Of course I want an Isla burger.
All right.
Cheese.
All right. Do you want the deluxe or you want the deluxe with cheese?
Hey, can I get a little extra sauce? Hold on. Can I get a little extra sauce?
All right. This is called the thick sauce. 2 C's.
It's creamy and chunky.
Oh God!
It's creamy and squares. Oh, dude, what kind of protein you got in this sauce? Dude? What is squares in it, dude? That's a different kind of
It's like
sauce.
Thousand Islands got those questionable, like, what is that?
It's like, who's making the sauce, guys? But yes, it is a very creamy, thick sauce. It's almost like a really savory kind of sauce too as well. But he says, this is on the house, and she would give you some as well. Isla, she would give you your cheese deluxe Isla burger. Do you also want the tot as well?
I'm good on the tots, but I could use a shake.
Okay. Okay. Well, she nods and says, any particular flavor? Chocolate, vanilla.
Flavors?
Yes.
What are the flavors? Just chocolate and vanilla?
Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry are the 3 we have now. We're currently getting some more. We're getting the Drop It Like It's Hot brownie mix as well.
Can I do like a little swirl of the chocolate in the vanilla?
As Isla herself, absolutely.
Oh, and, you know it's her.
Yes,
I'm on the tops.
She says, yes. I don't know anyone that
my hat on.
like. So this is like, I don't know anybody that could possibly be built like that besides the Captain Isla. She's on and it literally points to the side of like the container.
They've got like a Happy Meal with a
yeah, they do. They do.
You squeeze it and she flexes.
It flexes like this, like something like the Miss Olympia kind of poses on, like this.
Isla, you okay with them selling food with your likeness on it for free?
I like how Hunter knows what likeness is. It's fucking pretty. He's like.
They call it the Isla burger.
I saw they reckon likeness.
I'm gonna hold a bun up right beside hers. I'm like, see, just the like.
He's like, are you getting your fucking 15% from this right here?
Are your buns
royalties?"
also sesame seeds on them?
No, there's no seeds on my bun. Thank you.
She's a
Oh,
virgin,
wow.
remember?
Oh my god.
My Lanta. Hunter, are you getting any island burgers as well?
I want two. I'm gonna get one for Felix for later.
Alright, you want the normal, deluxe, and deluxe with cheese?
I'm gonna get him the one that has everything on it.
Oh,
and I'm gonna get a normal.
Alright, I just get the normal island burger, just the meat and the bread. Felix get
The
the
junior
bacon.
Western bacon cheeseburger
You
with
get all that
the barbecue sauce and the onion.
jalapenos.
Goodness. Brenda, are you getting an island burger as well?
No, I'm good. I don't want to taste that.
Do you want a thicker than a Snickers shake as well?
I'll just shake them.
Okay. Any
I will
flavor?
only draw the line at the buns.
Yeah. Do you chocolate, vanilla, strawberry?
Strawberry.
You know, you could probably get it without the bun and just have the meat.
Sure, we have a keto option.
Dude, what are y'all, Weight Watchers over here? Like, you got the fucking fancy carrots. Like, I gotta get the little lettuce button, please. Get the lettuce button. But yes, as you go up there and get your fine food and you guys eat your own, and it's very good. It's very seasoned. It's definitely spiced, but definitely with flavors that actually will remind you of home island, but in a strange burger-like thing. Actually, I don't think any of you guys have actually had a burger before. So yeah, it's your first burger. Hey. So yeah, it's like a straight. I'm not talking about burgers. I'm about to more like empanada. I'm sure everybody knows what empanada is, right?
Yep.
Okay. Make sure like okay, yeah. So that's what it looks like. And yeah, you guys eating as well too. I mean, your shakes are very they put Dairy Queen to shame. Turn these things down, spin them. This is high quality shakes over here. There's no false
Real
advertisement.
ice cream.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's really filling. It should put you to sleep, man. But there's also a variety of other stuff too. And various vendors are actually calling out to you, trying to peddle goods to you. From jewelry to cloths to a variety of other goods. Does anything else stand out to you as well?
I want to look at some jewelry.
All right. Hunter, is you and the rest of the party go over to a jewelry monger here. It is led by a large lizard folk man, and he said his name is, my name is Arun. I sell fine diamonds and fine jewelry that I make myself. I specialize in silver and diamonds, but I do have a variety of other goods here that I do peddle. What is it that comes to mind for you? Do you have a lovely lady in your life that you're trying to maybe impress over?
No. This is. I'm looking for something for me.
Maybe a medallion to show off your fine wealth and power. A watch, maybe?
A silver necklace would be nice. You got any nice silver necklaces?
Would you like it to look like a midget is hanging off your necklace, sir?
A midget? What is a midget?
A midget is what they say in some cultures as a little person. A small human.
Why would I want that?
Well, it shows a sign of status. It heard that there was once a play that a very rich man said that one of his chains looked like a midget was hanging off his necklace.
Well, if that's the thing, I mean, how much does something like that go for?
Well, for you, of course, I can definitely give you a nicely sized discount as being definitely.
Sir, I think you mean dwarf hanging off of his necklace, correct?
Well.
No, he said midget.
Yes. There are little human. They exist, of course. And don't want to invalidate them in their experience. And he would look at you and he says, "For you, good sir, I would only charge you.
Give me the midget price."
Gold piece.
Oh, canceled.
Oh, they did? Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't.
Oh no!
That's recent.
They really cancel the word midget? Really?
Yeah, you definitely cannot say that.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Oh shit. Hey, little people out
For
there, bro.
real.
Oh man.
Dwarf.
Dwarf sounds worse to me.
That's
That's
because we play
it's a
D&D.
Little
character.
person. Little person.
oh.
Little people.
Listen, bro, if you little person right in, bro.
Raised
Yeah.
D&D.
We
You
love
little
you,
person.
whatever you want to be called.
Yeah,
Whatever
just
you
No
want to be called, they're
disrespect.
not.
little people, whatever, bro. Listen, us all love, man.
We're
Listen.
gonna get Val some pamphlets and
Oh, not the
Yeah,
pamphlets,
give
bro.
let me get one without the person on it.
Oh, I don't want to, bro. Not the pamphlets, bro. Come on, not the. Oh God. Pamphlets. This is 101 ways not to be racist. So
People
this
get
is
outraged
sizist.
over it.
yeah. That being said, yes, and he talks about a little person on your necklace, which sounds ridiculous now.
It was ridiculous to begin with. If we're
It was, but it worked. It worked though. But yes, he says, I don't want to try to do 250 gold pieces for this immense show of opulence in your wealth, sir.
So
This is the status
when I
symbol.
look at it, how far does it hang down?
He says, it hangs down about it's about a 28-inch chain above table.
Okay.
So it's not a cable,
Gotcha,
Yes.
gotcha.
but it's a thick chain.
Yeah, I
It's
want to.
just
I'm
below
gonna.
your
I'm
one
gonna
chest
buy
hair,
that.
right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy
Alright.
one of those.
All right, and in the medallion part, it looks like, because you can see you have the hunter's garb has a image of a large bird,
Okay.
an eagle,
An
and
eagle.
all silver with diamond eyes.
I'll put it
Like
on,
your-
but then I tuck it inside my tunic.
As you tuck it inside,
I'll pull this
there's-
out tonight when we go to the play.
there's a large bulge in the center of your chest because of the medallion. It's a large bulge, like some fucking alien shit, dude. Hunter definitely brought a nice large chain there. What is everybody else doing in this marketplace? And would you guys like to kind of sim to the Dragon of the Man play?
dear God.
Wow, glad that was not on stream.
Hey guys.
No, I for live, he's just sort of walking around aimlessly, like checking everything out.
All right.
Just kind of- Yeah.
As you're walking around, well, you would indeed probably go to first the bookseller here. There's a large collection of books here. And she would say, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. She's actually a kobold. Says, my name is Singa. Not a problem. I am the bookseller here. Are you forgetting anything, any kind of learning material or anything I can help you with? Because it seems like you, a smart, distinguished man as yourself, would love something that would stimulate your brain, a wise and smart individual. And for you, I even have a large discount.
You know, if you have anything on mechanisms, gears, bolts, crafting of mechanical objects.
Absolutely. And she
WD-40.
She goes back into her kind of. She pulled out a small book here, and it says "Gears for Dummies." It says this book is 10 gold pieces. Would you like to purchase it?
Sounds about right. Yeah, let's take a look at that one. And he'll flip the 10 gold.
This book would give you a rudimentary understanding of machines and how they work. Simple machines like levers, pulleys, things like that. And like a more like not like how a pulley works, but like how like the full understanding of what these things are. Simple machines. And she says, if you like, I can also sell you Gears for Dummies too, which goes into more complex machines.
Yeah, this one works for now. Yeah,
Also,
let's start somewhere.
Gears for Dummies 3 gives you extra complex machines. If you're also curious as well.
Yeah, I'll start here. I'll start here. We got to. I'll start here.
It goes up to 12, but something called computer programming. I'm not sure what that is. But,
C++.
You go from like
Python.
what is a Python? Goes from like what is a pulley to like how to fucking do Java JavaScript. But yeah, so she says, okay, well, if you want to purchase anything, please don't forget Cygnus bookstall. I don't know if that's bookstall. I think with that, Ren, are you looking for anything else, or you want to also sim forward?
Just sim forward.
Right.
Live, do you want to get a book for Felix? Something that maybe advance him past where he's at now? In his
He still has to
reading?
get through all. He still has to get through all the fondest books that Isla bought him.
Yeah, we haven't even started those.
It's true.
Oh.
Juan's level 1. He's level 1, right? Or 2? What, 1? I think he's level 1. He's level 1, yeah. Alright, yeah, because he's learning the alphabet. So yeah, he's level 1.
And then we can go to the very hungry caterpillar, and then Dr. Seuss.
By the end of the campaign, he will be highly proficient at reading. Like, listen, guys, I got my education. I got it now.
Get my GED by level 14.
Every time we camp out, he's gonna want to read. Like, man, go to sleep.
Like, look, I got a book of poetry.
Oh my god! He's like, yo, listen, guys. I was actually, oh my god. So I just say that now. You guys here are all kind of heading now to the place, and it is packed, right? It's very packed. You guys obviously dressed up like adventurers. Would you guys like to purchase some fine clothing?
We have fine clothing.
Oh,
We have fine clothing.
Hey, you got, I forget. Okay, would you like to put on your fine clothing?
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
All right.
Although Live does leave the hat that he got on with the fine clothing.
Man, why you guys didn't get any jewelry so we can like present ourselves at this place? We're gonna be in a balcony and everything. Some rings or something.
I already
Bracelets.
got jewelry right here. I got one. It's right here.
I'm a champion of the Weaver. What else do I need
But
to
do you
to
got one of
impress
these?
people?
And I'll pull it out like, bam.
I feel like a midget is hanging off my necklace. Sorry. Little people, sorry.
That's what
Look. Hey,
Hunter, that looks like your neck hurts.
it was a really catchy song, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but it looks good.
Does it though?
It's
I didn't know
alright.
what's on
Wait, you guys don't like it?
I think it's
It's ludicrous. Ludicrous.
Yeah.
What does that
Yeah.
mean? I don't.
It's
It's
ludicrous.
not
bit
my
large.
preference.
Is that good? Oh, it's too
It's
big.
also not a lot of people's preference.
But yes, you look like your heart is on the outside of your body when it's tucked into your shirt.
Is it too big for me?
Whatever you like, it's
I mean, I
fine.
value your opinion. Is it too big?
I was just stuck. She was like, I'm not sure.
Look, man. She's just not into it. Neither am I. Neither is that lady over there. Neither is that lady over there.
I just want to see.
If you're
Good.
Look, she can't
going
even say
for
no right now.
if you're going for like a female repellent, yes, it's great.
I
But-
thought jewelry
Man.
is supposed to show your stature and your status.
My God.
We're gonna need a deck save for that fireball she just dropped.
Damn, she said, listen, if you plan on wearing these jean shorts and this not the jean shorts and the big chain, holy, don't judge
It is,
anyone's
but
chain.
it's all at once. Like what you actually should have done was do like a small necklace, like maybe some ring. Break it up a little bit. Like that's
Okay,
all.
wait. What if I
in
take the
one
medallion
spot.
off? I'll take the medallion off.
That'll be much better.
Better.
Why? That's all
Just
you had to
stick
say.
medallion.
It's not as cool as
Take-
seeing people with a fucking mega medallion around your neck. That's cool as shit, but I guess it is pure. It is honestly.
Just
Alright, so
tuck it in your pocket. And
Alright, you
They
take
don't
the,
think you have a lot of gold
the
in there.
medallion off. You take the medallion off, and it is now a very simple but elegant chain that doesn't look very gaudy to almost everybody except the DM apparently. It's like
And I will-
like, damn.
Live before we walk into this thing, we'll take everybody's like backpacks and stuff and stuff them into the bag of holding.
Makes sense. You guys look dressed to impress here. As we go cut over to Felix. Felix, as you are you were definitely preparing here. Give me as you're a bar, you get advantage on what is flat. Just give me a flat intelligence check. This is just how much you retain the information. Give me a performance check at advantage, and give me a acrobatics check.
I forgot. Mine's actually wisdom. I get disadvantage. Can I
right.
use my inspiration
Yeah.
though for the intelligence?
Yes, you can.
And do that.
Use it up. Hey!
Do what you can. And a performance, you
I
said?
hate when that happens.
I do get advantage on this, though.
Here you go. 32. It's pretty damn good. Give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Very nice. All right. As you definitely begin to do like the combat tucks and rolls here. It's not a lot of leaps, but there's a lot of tumbling here. As in the play, you definitely pretend to dodge the fake blast of fire from your compatriot here. As you do the fake fight in the first round, and then in the last act, you nimbly dodge from a definitely attack in the third act. So you definitely learn how to do that effectively. You don't have to take damage, and you definitely can sell the performance. You just have to hope that you remember every single line you're supposed to say and not be caught off guard. That being said, everyone is seated in this play here. You are definitely met by, as you guys are seated in the second row in the balcony seats. You were offered fine wine from a great person. It's definitely they say red, white. Any preference?
Red.
Isla?
Isla.
Isla, you need to speak up.
Red.
Live?
Red as well, please.
Ren?
Red.
Bloody night today, I guess. Red it is. And as you guys are drinking on your fine beverages here, looking for the play to start.
And I will flip the waiter a gold.
She accepts and says, "Thank you very much. Greetings to you, and thank you for taking your waitress. Not waitress, it's an waitress. Drink person. Bottle lady.
Bottle service.
No, it's like a. It's like a whole thing. Yeah. So Felix.
Sommelier?
Something like that.
It's not that fancy.
What is the fucking bottle service girls? You know, you go to the club, you get bottle service.
The servers.
But it's like okay, I don't know. It's just I'm gonna remember it like 3 o'clock in the morning, guys. And I'm like, hey guys, remember when I said that one thing?
Message all of us.
Like I normally do, like 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey guys, remember what I fucking said on the
It's like a bottle service.
Yeah, I don't think they have a particular
cocktail
name.
server.
Yeah, no, but
Cocktail waitress.
I'm gonna say it off streams. I don't want to get canceled. So, what? No, it's no, I don't be called.
If you're thinking of that, that's probably a safe decision.
Hey,
I guess I haven't done enough bottle service to know all the lingo.
I'm not either, but I okay. Regardless of any of what I just said, Felix, Act 1. So, as you begin to say your play, and begin to perform. Holy, we're gonna get. Well, we're talking about right
No
now.
one
So-
can see that.
Nope, we're just not gonna talk about it.
So we might.
Act 1, here we go.
So guys, just in case, you can find us on another hub if you look, just in case after the night, guys. This is back up the files. Just in case.
We were cancelled.com.
No,
The way this
other
one's
hub.
going starts with a P, ends with hub.
The hub. Just the hub. That being said, Felix, did you get to play? Please give me a performance. Give me an acrobatics. And give me a deception roll.
Okay. Performance. Nazalath walks onto the stage, poised.
Right. As you begin to go through your lines, the crowd feels compelled and believes every word that you say. Give me an acrobatics check.
Going to the dance number and then the short tussle and tumbling fight scene.
Yeah, absolutely. You nimbly tuck and duck from the fiery blast of your lead partner. You kind of tuck on her, grab on the tail, and hold on for dear life as you go through an intense fight scene before landing and tumbling on your feet as you are slung off, taking no damage.
Behind enemy lines, he tries to coerce himself back to his loved one that these two star-crossed lovers have to deal with.
Yeah.
Deceive his way through.
Absolutely. Bringing it home, selling the first sack wonderfully. The crowd is compelled and they're cheering. You see that as the first act closes and you go into the first break, you see roses being thrown already at the stage. And you guys could definitely, it's like a break.
I'm gonna stand up. Felix!
Woo, 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 woo.
Somebody says, please stop interrupting the play.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you
Thank
see
you.
one dragon.
That's
So
our
what-
friend.
A Karen dragon. Shh.
I'm like hiding my face with a line, like
It definitely probably
With the bob haircut.
Oh, not the bob haircut, not the kind I speak to your manager cut. Oh no. Oh god. So the first act goes extremely well. We go over to Act 2. Alright, Felix, give me a performance check as you begin to go through your lines in Act 2.
This is at advantage.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Nailed it.
nailed it. Give me a religion check.
They come to terms with their differences as they build a relationship. He looks to God and he prays because I don't have disadvantage on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
that
like,
is
who is that?
some
Who is he talking about?
mystic karma right there.
As you begin to pray, you hear whispers in your brain. Don't pray to anybody else except me, Sunshine. As you hear the strange voice of the Weaver appear in your ears. That being said, this really throw off the performance a bit, but can you bring it back? Give me an intimidation, as now you're staring down giants that are beginning to threaten you and your loved ones.
My God has forsaken me, but I have the inner strength to take you on. You will bow before me. Intimidation.
Intimidation with a 30. Oh yeah, and that one actually got canceled out. With a 30, basically average. They look at you and you see fear in the eyes of some of these hill giants that have their stones ready to attack your lover and bring her down to the ground. You stand ready as the beginning of Act 3 starts. That being said, as we go over to Act 3, give me an athletics check. Give me a performance check. Well, let's do athletics first. We'll go through that.
Yeah, we'll go athletics.
With a 16, you nimbly are able to kind of duck through, jumping, dodging these large rocks that are being thrown at you in a really creative manner. As one of the dragon actors has shaped it into a hill giant to be able to mimic this performance. Give me a performance check as you begin to say your line with dodging these large rocks.
You will not stop me here.
All right, now give me a persuasion roll.
Lay down your arms, giants. We are not so different, you and I.
All right.
Wow.
31.
Yes, that's right. Your advantage.
Advantage.
Yes. There you go. There you go. With a 31, you hear. they hear your words, and they begin to think that if they're able to divide this place up, the two countries, that there's enough for all, and that their greed and hunger will be able to provide for each, will stop in their line, and their children will be able to see a brighter future, or so we hope. And with that, you hear a roaring applause from the audience, and you see dozens of roses appear. And guys, I mean, you see like roses, frogs, and basketball going on stage. I mean, it is kind of this is like crap, like they not expecting. Like crazy. They're going insane right now, guys. It's like Felix, 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 Felix. They want to say they love you, man.
Bravo.
Love you, man.
You're gonna come out with the cast and do the thing.
Yes, and the cast does come out at the end. We all say, and Grizzlepig says, thank you all for showing up, and thank you all for enjoying Of Dragon and Men. There may be a sequel. This seems like a swinging, a great success. That being said, we have another play this following, the end of this week here, and I'm sure that our lovely supporting actor will definitely be able to join in this. Let's say you, Felix.
I don't think they can hear you over there. Again, a little bit louder, Hunter.
That's us up top, yeah. You see Felix see you guys into the crowd, and he's like, I'd be
Actually,
happy.
Ren was
Hey, I'm a mouth to you. I got you an Isla burger.
It was
actually
a
like
pleasure.
asleep for part of it, but she got woken up by the crowd.
I need to thank the casting crew. I need to thank the amazing direction. Big ups to Jesus. Without him,
Oh, and then with a guy here.
The Weaver strikes you with a bolt of lightning.
But yes, you definitely feel that as well too. And as you guys are ushered off the stage, Grizzlepig would actually give you 500 gold pieces for a job well done. It was a full house tonight. Not only that, that was only from the tips that were given. So these are all tips. You did exceptionally well, and we'd love to have you again. And you have my recommendation to join the Bards College in. Hold on. Don't check my notes here. And Valenball, which is another plane that is in the Astral Sea. It's very similar to Sigil, but they have the largest Bards College in the multiverse. And she gives you an official signed letter with the symbol of Grizzlepig on there. With my recommendation, you have no problem going there and learning some of the skills from masters that have been studying the bardic arts for hundreds of thousands of years.
Oh, that sounds impressive. Thank you. I don't know what to say, but I'm glad you gave me the opportunity. This was super fun. I've never done anything like this before. And yeah. So what are you doing after the show?
She said, well, I am finishing up things here. I'll probably be very busy up until 2 o'clock in the morning, as I don't sleep very much anymore. I have to definitely prep and finish the script or work on the script from Of Dragon and Men 2, which of course, you definitely be the supporting actor in, if you like.
Well, I'll have to keep that in mind. I have a busy schedule, but thank you for the opportunity. It was nice to meet you. This was awesome. I had a lot of fun. The cast was great. You guys were awesome. But I got to see about my friends. So bye.
Let you go. Alright, and that you guys officially meet up there. Felix, women and men are just handing you large bundles of roses. By the time you actually get to your allies, you have maybe like 15, 20 bouquets of roses.
This shouldering, like, oh, thank you. Oh, you're so kind. Oh, awesome. Here, I'll sign that. You're great. Yeah, making his way through
Hey, my
the
mom
crowd
loves
as people disperse. Yeah. He'll come to the team. He's like, guys, dropping them all. Did you see that? He's just psyched and just you see in
That
his
was
face it's
awesome.
like a joy of like kind of a kid, just like at his first recital. He's like, I fucking crushed it. That was cool. It's exciting.
Felix,
So-
we knew you were good, but that was really good.
Man, I was worried I screwed up my lines.
Were you scared at all?
Oh yeah, I pissed my pants a couple times. I'm not gonna lie.
Did
How
you
did
do
you
that magic
memorize
thing
the
where you clean up
lines?
stuff?
Prestidigitation is a wonderful spell, isn't
Heck
it?
yeah. Heck
How
yeah.
did you memorize the lines without reading the script?
I asked him to read it to me. I have a good ear for that kind of thing.
It was a
Oh.
dedicated reader.
Yeah.
So he's like those, like, cause like there's like musicians that actually can't read music, which is
Apparently Tom Cruise, this is like above table for real. Tom Cruise, he had like severe dyslexia in his early career. That's what he had to do. People read it to him.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just crazy. People are just talented enough. They can be like, yeah, just read me my lines.
He's also a psychopath, so he had the drive to get shit done.
Dude,
like
dude, his
he's
son,
jumping out of
bro,
helicopters
his
and
son
stuff.
is the
Now you're really
Tom
trying to get
Cruise.
canceled.
Tom Cruise, yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to get the Scientologists on us. They got for real lawyers.
They got for real money
Crossing a
too.
line.
Midgets, fine.
Oh, God.
You said it.
Prostitution,
La.
fine. But once you say Scientology, it's over.
Once you say the religious group, I don't know. I was in Scientology since like South Park days.
Right.
we get but if you're a Scientologist, guys, more power to you. You know, power to the player.
May Zenu be with you.
Okay.
You're going too far of a vow.
May Zenu do whatever you want to do, whatever. I don't know how that shit works, man. Good luck to you in your journey. But yeah, so despite all that, it is now 12 o'clock at night in the morning.
Oh, Felix, I forgot. I got you this burger. I figured you was gonna be hungry, and I got you this medallion too.
Oh, what is this? Hold on. What is? Oh, it smells good. What
It's
is?
an Isla burger, bro. They got Isla burgers here.
How?
I don't know.
Did you? That's crazy. All right. He just like takes a bite and just like, It's. I imagine it's Samuel L. Jackson. He's like,
It's a tasty burger.
This is a tasty burger.
It's a taste.
This is a good motherfucking burger.
It's still warm
No.
because I had it in my hand the whole time, but
You might have a sip of your beverage,
Beverage.
man.
Look at. Do you know what they call what the hell was it? Was it
yeah,
the
quarter
Big Mac in
pounder.
France?
No,
Do you know what they call a
A
Big
quarter
Mac?
pounder,
Quarter pounder,
Royale
that's
with
right.
cheese.
So do you know why that is? No, the metric system. Look at the big brains on bread. All right, sorry.
All right, so Pulp Fiction is a good movie. So you haven't seen Pulp Fiction?
But he'll take the medallion. What is this thing?
oh, it's just some jewelry. You know,
It's
you
a
can put it
large
on a
silver,
necklace, or you can, do whatever you want with it. It's for you.
Oh,
large silver eagle with diamond eyes.
that's cool. I'm gonna throw it in my pocket. I'll see if I can get a chain. This thing is sweet. Thank you,
You're
Hunter.
welcome. You're welcome.
My lord.
Dick magnet.
Heck yeah.
Children.
Whale. So it is.
You
12
guys
o'clock
are
in the
just
morning.
haters.
Would you guys like do anything else tonight? Would you like go and have a nice rest tonight?
I don't know how you guys feel. The night's still young to me. I'm only 17, so.
Only 17.
Clive starts like stretching his back, like, oh shit, getting fucking old.
Like gears out.
You need some oil?
Hear this
WD-40.
whirling.
Yo, how old again?
Update installed.
He's running
At
off
this
the
point, I'm
legacy
not really sure I
software.
know.
The legacy OS.
You don't know how do you not know how old you are?
Well,
You
I
have
was
muscle
I was
soreness when you're a machine.
I was 22 before. I don't know what the hell all this is. Still trying to figure all that out.
And you hear a loud bing, update complete. And you definitely hear a loud. You hear like from your chest. You hear like and you feel something that's definitely rearranging slightly.
We should go back to the tavern. I invited some of the cast and crew back there for kind of an after party. You can go talk to those guys.
That's true.
Hunter, there are some cute girls.
They're all dragons, but yeah.
Yeah. Why are you looking?
The dragon that you totally weren't trying to pick up.
They're different ones.
I'm still not trying. He's just
Hunter,
saying
it's
there's
like-
You
dragons.
could lose that V card if you want.
Bro, Hunter's like that one friend that's like, as soon as he's saying like he's not talking to that girl, he's like, I'm not talking. I won't try to figure out like, bro, you were clearly talking to that girl, dog. Like, no, why you gotta front? Why are you trying to front, dude? You clearly talking to her. I wasn't talking to her, man. I promise, man.
I mean, I was talking to her, but I wasn't talking.
talking to talking to her, man. I was trying to, I'm trying to get past her. Like, I think we talking for like 15 minutes, dog. But yeah. In regards to that fact,
I mean, she does pottery, dude. I mean, like,
well, yeah.
She's good with her hands.
That is a statement that I've never considered before. Note to self: pottery buffs. All right.
Good thing you lost the medallion.
There you go. It's like
I just flashed back to Patrick Swayze's face over there.
And it's gone.
And it's yeah. You gotta definitely go back to the tavern here. As you go back, so definitely the cast and crew definitely is there too, and the bloody one is packed. Packed to the brim. It's definitely filled up to the max capacity of like probably like 150 people. People just saying, "Hey, Felix, read that line from Act 2, please."
He'll like ham it up, like step on a chair and then step onto a table, just dramatically out saying the line.
As you begin to say, I mean, this thing's mesmerizing. I think you're like a plus fucking 17.
Not 10 to 10. Yeah, the nat one was a 23.
Yeah. So as you begin to sing and perform some of your lines from your act, there's they look over actually.
We're doing weird theater kid shit, playing games and stuff. You know how those people are.
Improv!
We'll play some improv games.
Actually, someone look over at Ren and say, "Hey, can your friends act too?"
Oh dear God.
They can act a fool. Hey, I don't know.
Up in here.
Rin is
you ever see anybody play like they're asleep?
pretty good. Rin is a pretty good dancer. You should have seen her in front of those priests. Come on, Rin.
She's gonna take a nap on the floor.
Yeah, Red. Let's see it. Let's go.
Ren.
She's already on the floor.
Ren.
She's already on the floor.
Oh no.
Crawling under the table. No.
He's like, no.
Oh, saving.
Oh, you're not fun.
Well, they definitely say, well, can anybody of your other friends dance as well?
I don't know, Hunter. Can you cut a rug?
If I had a good knife.
Oh.
Well, instead of just the DM just walked away. Somehow. Oh no.
Oh shit.
You're 17-year-old, but the dad
good.
jokes are strong with them.
Fucking walked away. Oh Lord, that's awesome.
For anybody not watching and just listening, our DM has literally left the table.
Yeah,
All right,
Headphones off, set them down, and walked
He's all out of phone burned
away.
after that one.
I need some agua for that moment. Hold on. Did he say I got to cut with a knife? I was
So
like,
dry.
I was like, oh my god, dude, that shit took me out. I was like, wait, what? Scoobs.
I don't mean literally cutting a rug. Dance. Here. How about you dance with?
Play that music and I'll give it a shot.
All
Well,
right.
who's dancing with me? Who's dancing with me?
Play that fucking music, T-Bling.
Live.
We're gonna bust out the loop.
Isla?
Get in there live.
Oh, you're awake. Ren, come on.
Oh,
Oh, she's awake now. She's smoking.
Oh,
He's like dragging her on the ground.
I like put my
Make
arms
me
around
pick you up.
Isla and live.
I'm like a
come on,
cat,
guys, let's
you
get
know,
in the
like,
circle.
I'm like clawing the ground.
No,
like,
see these
like-
nail-
Isla just
the
like
nail
grabs
marks.
the back of her and drags her.
It's like,
It's
I
like-
don't want to do
Bonus action,
just
grapple the
lied
ground.
it. Drags the ground. I don't
Look,
want
I could pick you up if I have to. Don't
Yeah,
make
I'm lying
me
there.
have to.
I'm lying there.
Look,
you can't
man.
make me.
Look,
It's
man.
like some Wicked at Bernie stuff, but I usually just pick up Ren just like this.
She's ragdolling
Yep. It's like this. Well,
We may
is
never
what
be
it
in a
is.
place like this again, Ren. We have people who love us. We're having a good time. It's after midnight. We've been drinking, we're eating.
Nobody's going
Let's
to hurt
dance.
Just
Yeah.
Let's dance. Gotta be
Is that
okay.
actually
okay.
vomit after hearing this
Yeah,
speech?
Felix has got the horn. He's gonna play some like big band
I mean-
swing music or something. It's like, let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
She hears Hunter's whole speech. She's been drinking. Isla's been tossing her. And the moment Hunter finishes the speech, she just vomits all over the floor.
Oh no.
Hey, Live, can you do that thing for that vomit she just did?
He spins his hands around like, yep. Whoop.
Oh
and
my
away
god,
it
that was
goes.
disgusting.
Nope,
Both
don't
speech
need
and
that.
vomit.
They're like, no, I'm good.
I think she's ready
see.
now, guys.
I see
Standing behind her, Live just starts doing the robot.
like this.
oh my god.
He does the whole shutdown.
Powers
You
back
can
up.
He
actually
broke
sing
himself.
Powers back up, brings it down.
Yeah,
Start
see
doing a
the
task.
thing. Yeah.
I want to see that
Start stuffing
performance
boxes.
check alive.
Yeah,
Sure.
You have
I wanna
advantage
see
because
your
you
robot.
have advantage. You have
We'll give you a
advantage.
bardic inspiration too.
Yeah.
What? Oh, hey, I'll take it.
There you go.
Uh,
Look at this.
D8.
Not bad.
Hey, 25. Yeah, you're
Nice.
killing it. It's like the soul, Sonic. Dun, 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 dun. You're like,
It's the.
Yeah.
He's bringing it back over there. Like, now go to work. Start doing jobs like this. Stacking boxes and stuff like that. Isla, as you're dancing as well too, what kind of dancing are you doing, Isla?
So she's already feeling like the rum from earlier, the wine from the play. So she gives like zero shits. So she's kind of like doing this like Haka type of performance.
All right. Well, give me your performance at advantage as you're doing the dance of your people.
She's guiding herself.
There you go. Hey!
Get a 4. Get a 4.
I
Oh,
don't know.
17's pretty. 17's good. 17's good. As you get a dance, I mean, Live is like that, but you're right up there with them. So it's like, all I can imagine is She-Hulk when she was twerking in the fucking the movie in the show. She was twerking in the show, like, oh my god, dude. But yeah, I mean, you guys are killing it right now. Ren, as you're barfing, do you do any other dances, or you just pass out from your
Nope. Once they've moved on, she's gonna.
class?
My work here is done.
As planned.
Playing it
Alright.
all along.
As you guys get
Hey, it's a lot of work to puke. All of that.
as
I
you
did my
guys-
part.
Like, I did my job. I did my job. All right. Fair enough, guys. That you have been to sing and dance the night away. Obviously, the night does come to a close around 3 o'clock in the a.m. as it does go over officially to day 2. And day 2 is 1 day away from the tournament. And this is where we will end the session with the party being transported to another plane of existence in the upper planes and learning that it's pretty good in the upper planes. Everything's pretty nice. It's pretty friendly over here. It's not dangerous.
What a nice.
Except for if we would have went to Pandemonium, which would have sucked.
Yeah, you didn't. You really
Lucky.
good luck that because I was like, hold on, wait, they ain't gonna be there. But yes, so if you like the session, guys, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe with your people. Don't forget that also happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate it because we'll be at a session after that. So enjoy all that stuff, and we'll be back next week, same time, same place. Remember to share with your people. All right.
Same bet time, same bet channel.
Bet channel.
We out.